No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
So why would they not want a person like Peter Obi to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? At a glance, or cursorily, you will want to think that it's because Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Of course, while there may be some truth in that, the real truth is this. Most of these core northerners thrive in the abnormality of the system that drives Nigeria. The truth is that they know that in a free and fair context, whether in economics, whether in politics, whether in virtually all walks of life, they stand at a disadvantage. Because before independence, the South has already been placed at a higher advantage in education. Today, most Northerners do not believe that the purpose of education is to have a better life. Perhaps to them, the purpose of education is perhaps just to speak English, but the real purpose of the real way to power is by subverting the system that drives the country. Now, a person like Peter Obi, they will not want a person like Peter Obi to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for one top reason, one overriding reason, and the reason is this. When Peter Obi started using statements like you want to change Nigeria from consumption to production, first and foremost, before we even begin to talk about the North, statements like that are statements that will not go down well with the West, because the West will perpetually want Africa to be dependent. And to be dependent, you must be a consuming country. So when a country begins to think that it wants to change its attitude from a consuming nation to a production nation, that means for you to be a producing nation, you are thinking about being independent. Being independent means that you want to start using your own resources for your own production. For there to be production, there must be resources. There must be raw materials. And it is this raw materials that has continuously developed the West. So when an African country starts thinking about self-subsistence, it means they will start using their raw materials for themselves. That the West will never allow. From production, we'll start thinking about producing our own technology, producing our own weaponry, producing our own aeroplane, producing our own weapons, producing our own food, producing our own technology, producing our own mechanized farming and all of that. And before you know it, we'll have a sustainable economy that goes around and sustains everybody. Now, Peter Obi represents that person that will thwart a flawed system. I tell you the truth that the North is the most beneficiary of this failed system. Because we are talking about somebody who becomes power, who comes into power, whether you are educated or not, you will be in the House of Assembly. Whether you have a PhD or is low class or nothing, just speak a few English, you will be in the House of Assembly, cutting away billions of naira for doing nothing. Trust me, I grew up in the North, and I know what it is. Before I gained admission, I tried my JAMB 3 good times until I got admission into University of Maiduguri. And in the first batch list, I scored 264. Then, in registering my courses, I saw myself registering with people that had 179. In first batch list. That means in subsequent batches, batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, we might have people with 120. So that is the realism of our situation. And they fear that a person like Peter Obi will bring about a system that rewards hard work. And for there to be hard work, there must be competition. And one thing the North never likes is competition. The North will never subject itself to any competition because they will fail. What type of competition will they do? Sports, they will fail. Academics, they will fail. If JAM is reading, if we take off cut-off marks, less educationally developed states, and let there be just one straight admission in all our universities, the South will occupy all the federal universities. Now, when people begin to pride themselves in nomenclatures that belittles their identity, I'm from a less educationally developed place, and therefore I can actually read and score maybe 150 in JAM. Because I'm from a less educationally developed place, I will still gain admission. Such people will not be wired to succeed. The reason why you find out the Igbos are more successful is because they've been bedeviled with so many instances of challenges. Trust me, people who are faced with daily challenges excel more in life, because as you surmount those challenges, you create many ways and many creative attitudes. And the more challenges you face, the more creativity you evolve. For me, I think in Nigeria, the Igbos are the most creative. That is why they are more inventive in their approach to life. Trust me, if Nigeria becomes truly independent and with a mentality of self-sufficiency, I will tell you that the Igbos will produce their aeroplanes. They will produce their cars. They are already producing cars. They will produce virtually everything. Now, for fear of that in a country of true competition, the Igbos will overrun us with their invention and attitude to development. The North will never like that because it will shortchange them. If we truly make Nigeria where people with merit are the ones that take charge of Nigeria, definitely a lot of people will be shortchanged. Now, Nigeria is so funny that the people with the actual knowledge are not the ones that runs the country. When you watch our Senate, our House of Rep members, when they speak, when they talk, when they exhibit ideas, you begin to wonder if these are the people who are actually spending millions of naira to make laws and ideas for us. I'm not saying yours truly can say better, but of course, you know the way I speak and I talk a lot better than the idiots we have in our Senate. So it's so funny that the real idea or the real reason why these people are working very hard to see that they don't have an Igbo presidency goes beyond their negative sentiments against Igbo. It is purely that they want to sustain this system that enables them to eat while they don't work. It is actually a case of monkey they walk, baboon they chop. And until we begin, like Kanayo said in his recent podcast with Nedu, he said that until we allow an Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria, then we will understand why Nigeria has been backward. That I totally agree, 100%. But the North will not allow a system that enables competition. Because in a competitive system, in a competitive environment, they will definitely be shortchanged. So until we are ready to allow a system that only rewards hard work, Nigeria will continue to wobble in this ocean of emptiness, suffering, and lack, and poverty. Sorry. My name is Magnus Soraka. Please follow this page.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. It's good to be back again. It's another day. Today's Friday, 28th of June, 2024. Thank you very much, my people, for your time with us. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate every one of you right there. Happy weekend to you all. Yes, so our weekend, I will spend them, as you all know. A lot of people look forward to weekend, but many of us spend our own here. Yes, we are here to talk about the things that's affecting you and I. We are talking, or we are starting from where we stopped yesterday. All right, let me quickly acknowledge some of you right there. I'll start with the super chat, only super chat that I have already on this screen. Didi Anthony, thank you very much. God bless you. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you always. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Wabo Felix. Thank you, Madam Albi Ashko. Good evening to every one of you. Wisdom Lucky, Mike Akiambari, CXL, Sabovo Kwonga. God bless you, all my people. Please make una press on that like and help us to share. Vitus Akwebelen, thank you very much. Kajo, I can see you. Thank you. Now, James, once again, thank you very much. Kins Noguera, he right there with us. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, my people. Evie Jack, thanks for joining us. Mr. Abo Azi, thank you very much, sir, for all you do. Good evening to you. Messi Omarege, thank you very much. Oriomi Oluwa Shegun Abdul, God bless you. I appreciate you. Good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just do your part, press on the like button, help us to share. Leonardo Nozier, I can see you right there. Thanks for your time with us. Good evening to you. Then we have Peggy Modi in the building. Good evening to you, ma. Thanks for joining us. Vitus Akwebelen, Stella Masavendo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Madam Ellen. I can see you right there. Thanks for joining us all the way from Nigeria. Thank you, Adelaja Ogumbiyi. Thank you, sir, for all you do. Austin Prince, I can see you right there. Thank you very much. God bless you. Then we have Victoria. Thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Great mind. Thank you very much. Tony Africa in the building. Thanks for joining us today. God bless you. Then we have Agio, Deborah. Thanks for joining us. Dixon Itagbo. Thank you. I know I don't miss some names, but I want you to know I appreciate you. Rosie Ayosh, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. All right. Then we have Wabo Felix once again. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. CO Nena Ogona. Thank you very much, my people. Then I have a super chat from Mazi Prince. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. I appreciate this. My pocket never run dry. Guys, press on the dollar sign. Encourage our work. I notice you guys don't press on that dollar sign anymore. It's just 1 or 2, 3 people that we already know that is doing this. I don't know. Asking for this sometimes, I don't know how to call it. Even though some people ask me, oh, press on, ask them, do this. It's not really my thing, but still, I don't know. Don't you guys think I need to be encouraged to do what I'm doing today, or you think there's no need for what we are doing? I don't know. I don't know how we appreciate each other's. Yes, I understand sometimes people do say, no, we don't need the money, or you don't need to, even though they don't give and all that. Nobody labor in vain. Nobody, I don't know how they normally say it. You can't just be doing something and you don't get something from it. Pressing the dollar sign, when you continue to ask people, if you notice, I only ask once or twice in the whole day. I don't need to come and knock on your door for you to do it. But if you know what we're doing, sometimes you coming in, you just say good morning or good evening from any various region you're joining us from with $1. I think that is very, very encouraging. Yes, we should always guide our own and protect our own, not to lose our own. It's very, very important. You know, we are very good in naming the people that used to be good in our lives. We are very quick and, quick to label them bad, but forgotten that if you don't appreciate anybody that is good in your life today, you can lose them. I've said it so many times. If you have a wife, you don't appreciate her, somehow, someday you're going to lose her. If you have a husband, somehow, someday you don't appreciate him, you're going to lose him. Sometimes when we are losing them, we normally say, I beg, make it go. I not be laying there this world. I go live my life. But they need to go first. That's when you get to realize that these people were very, very important in your life. So let's encourage ourselves. We are not beggars, but still, YouTube did not put the $sign there for beggars. It didn't put it there because you are a beggar. When you watch other people's channel, you see how people super chat them, for what they're doing in the various other countries and all that. Even some of the YouTubers are already very, very big, that make over $1 million every month. Whenever they come on live, you see how super chat is pouring, then you look. But it's only in Nigeria you see people think that, oh, maybe you get money, no need. We shouldn't be doing this. I appreciate every one of you that is doing this. When I have same people super chatting me all the time, then I'm beginning to ask myself, the same people that are super chatting me every day, these people is just within 10, let's say, within 10, or rather, not every day, that is super chatting me on this channel. It's between 10 and 15 maximum. And they are the same people. So what about the rest? What are you doing? Are you part of us? Sometimes we address this thing, though. I know some of you don't like this, because the last time I addressed this, somebody was saying, oh, why must you talk about money? Just go ahead and say what you want to say. Because you don't understand what I'm doing. You can't do it. Yes, I dare you. If you know you can do it, please, because I will need more of me. We need more of me. Please click on YouTube, create account, and start talking. Yes, I don't want to do this alone anyway. We need more of me so that the government can know that, yes, we are really suffering. The way Nigeria is going, we are not happy about it. You understand? So when we talk about this, some people read different satanic meanings to it by saying, oh, why is he saying this and all that? If you want to labor in vain, no good person on earth wants to labor in vain. Always have that in mind. It's not easy doing this every day. So I thought I should bring it on. We normally talk about this once in a while. Then some of you normally say you don't post your account anymore. You used to post it. Yes, it's because of these things. When you post your account, okay, let me say the main reason why I don't like posting my account anymore, even though I don't mind doing it. When you post your account, in most cases, 99%, whenever we post our account, nobody put money in our account. But I was told that whenever you post it, a lot of people that is watching you, that you put your account on the screen, we think that, oh, you've received lots of money. I have 1 or 2, 3 people that is supporting me privately. Most of the time, they don't want me to mention their names. You know them here. They call into the show and all the time. But sometimes I normally say, can I just mention your name? Say, no, don't mention my name. You understand? But posting an account can, you see the super chat that you guys are giving me now? Yes, you can see that. That is fine. But posting an account, you can't see that. If they pay money in, you can't see it. So that means it's easy for anybody to say, oh, maybe they don't put billions for them for them. That's why I'm not pushed to post account. Not that I don't like doing it. I'm not beside the form. But the truth of the matter is that, so please, guys, always encourage us. Always encourage us. I appreciate every one of you that super chatted us today. And God will bless you now. I know whenever I talk about this, many of you that have kind hearts, you just react to it straight away. I'm always grateful. But it will be nice, as you all know, I'm not the kind of person that talk about this all the time. Maybe the last time I addressed this now was about 2 months ago or 3 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't do this all the time. I only just say press on the $ sign, we move on. please encourage us. And God will bless you, my people. I would like us to quickly move on right now. But before we do that, I would like to acknowledge the names. Stephanie Ojek, thank you very much for the super chat, and God will bless you. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man, for the super chat. Thank you very much, Mazi Praise once again. I appreciate you, and God will bless all of you now. Then Didi Anthony, who started it. All right, I'm going to post that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, right there, Tony Africa. Yes, you know, we deserve the reward, but asking is very heavy. It's very heavy to ask. To be honest, some people might say, no matter, ask. You no matter, just tell them, you know. But the dollar sign is there. YouTube may put not be put on. So YouTube will put on there, no say, you know, people that is doing live stream deserve to be encouraged, right? Then we'll not have to look at the category of the kind of work where they use your live stream, they do. And what will they do here? I don't know, Shao. Maybe some of you things no matter. There's no need to encourage him, but it's all right. I appreciate every one of you. I'd like us to move on. Thank you very much, Stella Imasamendo. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Always, may your pocket never run dry. All of you that have reacted to this, and God now will bless you now. Positively, both those of you that have super chatted, that have, you know, commented positively with encouragement and all that. I want to say I'm grateful. Thank you. Okay, I'd like us to move on. Before we move on, I would like to quickly talk about the debate that happened yesterday between Biden and Donald Trump. I don't want to play any video, but I want to ask you now where they support Biden. How far? I want to see that debate yesterday. And so I go talk and reach. And for the call to the panel, if you're part of the people supporting people like Black Panther and Co. I don't know how to assume now guy can talk yesterday. Wait, if you are truthful to yourself, especially Black Panther, how you see your guy yesterday where they talk? You know, what can you say? I want you to come here and tell us the truth. That's why I go talk and reach. But meanwhile, Wike tackled Michael Zehome, but I'll post out a link now. Let me post out a link for those of you that want to join us today. Please click on the link, join us here, and let's do this together. As you know, it's a collective effort, not be a limited doing for a year. So the link I'll posted, please click on the link, join us here, and let's do it together as usual. But meanwhile, Wike responded to Michael Zehome after Michael Zehome lambasted indirectly the government that nothing is working in Nigeria and all that. Then Wike came out by saying, oh, you cannot say nothing is working. Some things is working. Blah, 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 and all that. I'd like us to listen to what we have to say here. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. I can see you already. I'll add you in soon.
Mr. Moderator, better guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm an awardee, but I'm a Nigerian. That's correct. The lecturer, my friend, Professor Zakome, had made some points. But you're wrong. Sitting here without correcting some impression. First,
okay, Madam Rita, I can see you.
First of all, we're talking about democracy 25 years. We know we have challenges. I expected the lecturer to say, yes, we have made some progress. And on his lecture, not one progress was made. Criticism, criticism, criticism. Are you telling me that for 25 years, we have not made one progress? Then we can say, yes, we have made this progress.
Which progress?
But there's still room for us to move forward. Just like Shehu Sadi said, how they were locked up, how they were detained. Can he say under this democracy, any Nigerian have found himself under that state? That's a progress. That's the progress. We should give the impression, see, we have not made any progress. You have said here about infrastructure, FCT. You have said here FCT. Who is FCT minister working on that? Who? The president. Mr. President, which means he has the capacity to do those who can help him move the country forward. That is progress. Mr. President knows that there's a problem. And that's why he said, renewed hope agenda. Why did he say renewed hope agenda? He knows that Nigerians have lost hope. Well, the day that he must work hard to bring back that hope to Nigeria. So it is not as if, Mr. President, don't sit down, let people not deceive you that Nigerians are suffering. Who does not know that Nigerians are suffering? That is no longer a story. And we should not be sitting.
Can you imagine? Who don't know say Nigeria the suffer is no longer a story. This satanic wiki is telling us that yes, for the first 25 years, you cannot continue to be saying that we are not making progress. I would like wiki to tell us the kind of progress that the government have made for the past 25 years. We want to know. Tell us 25 years ago, how much was a liter? Tell us 25 years ago, how much was $1 to naira? 25 years ago, tell us how much was foodstuff in the market. 25 years ago, I would like Wike to tell us the insecurity that we all are seeing today, how it was then. Wike should tell us, for the past 25 years, how many billions they have embezzled from our resources. Because for me, I would like to know the kind of progress Wike is talking about. Wike is telling us Nigerians now that you can't continue be telling us Nigeria are suffering, Nigerians are suffering. We already know that. It's not a story anymore. That is why I kept telling you guys that these guys don't care about us. Because they are used to it. They're already used to your suffering. They want you to continue the suffering. That is what you are hearing from him now. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Let's listen to him.
Problem. And that's why he said, renewed hope agenda. Why did he say renewed hope agenda? He knows that Nigerians have lost hope. Well, the day that he must work hard to bring back that hope to Nigeria. So it is not as if, Mr. President, don't sit down, let people not deceive you that Nigerians are suffering. Who does not know that Nigerians are suffering? That is no longer a story. And we should not be sitting, we should distinguish between theory and real practice. You know, we like to come to the public and begin to, and that's what Nigerians like. You like to clap hand. Mr. President has been making a lot of efforts. And you know where we are coming from. We don't expect, within a short time, economy that was down, everything was, this country was broken, and then you expect, within a short time, everything will be corrected. That is not correct. Thank you for saying that we have turned Abuja around, which means if Abuja can be well, it means other things will be well. Yes. So I felt I should contribute this and to say my brother friend, and that the mere fact that you were active don't mean that you do well. No. That they did not allow you to be good. No. This has always failed. This has failed. We have seen activists that were given appointments, and yet they failed. When you were in Senate, how did we perform? What was our performance as senators? And you have said about rigging elections, and as an activist, how many times have you rejected brief? Those who have rigged the election, you have always defended them. It is not about every time we come here, we postulate and postulate and postulate. Thank you, and God bless you.
Very sad. Very, very, very sad. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. Let me take this article so that we can start talking straight away. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. Thank you so much. Let us take this first article here so we can move on. The first one that we have for you is Tinubu's government. I played the video earlier on. Tinubu's government announces 155 billion naira for provision of foodstuffs distribution to Nigerians. All right. I thought I should bring that in. I'm not going to elaborate on it. I'll leave you guys to talk on it later on. But meanwhile, I have another article here quickly that you can see right there. Plan to unseat Tinubu in 2027 will affect Nigeria's unity. Plans to unseat Tinubu will affect the unity of Nigeria. Okay. All right. I'll leave that one right there as well quickly so that we can move on. Then I have the last one for you guys here so that we can start talking. In case you want to call in, you can start calling in right now. This is coming from Palliatives. No amount of blackmail can stop new presidential jet approval. Yes, Akpabio stayed adamant by saying that yes, that presidential jet, they must buy him. If you're not hungry, make una continue to be hungry. But we must buy him. Nothing will happen. That is it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I've done my part under 1 hour, which is beautiful. I'd like us to move on right now. I have Joy Asamota just super chatted me. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate this. May God bless you. May pocket never run dry. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share, let our voices go far. In case you want to join the platform, the link I've posted, click on it, join us right here. We have the first caller right now, which is Ogashimize. Ogashimize, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on zone time. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I greet everyone on Niger Watch family. Yeah, let me go this way. Like, Nigerians, the only thing I can tell you, don't pray for Tinubu to die or to buy. Pray for him so that he will stay alive for these 4 years, so that he will hand over to the new president come 2027. Because if anything should happen to him, the second man, that one is Setima. He's gonna drill you guys like he's gonna drill you guys. You know, so please don't pray that anything should happen to him. Pray for him to live, to finish instead of these 4 years, because I know Tinubu will never pass 4 years. In just 4 years, he will just hand over, so that if people will understand. Come for another video, the one that's saying about Igbos, about I want to ask Lagosians a question. Lagosians, the real indigenous of Lagosians, where are they? Okay, all these people taking over, governing you for so many years, putting so many things, you know, coming to Lagos State. Are you guys not aware? All these people, both Jagaban and others, are not from Lagos State. And you guys will keep quiet, watching them, and they're doing what they're doing. I could remember, like this man that video, he said something about 1983. I remember, I was still serving my master then. I was an apprentice then. We run outside I would take a 911 to take all our properties, our household properties. We put it inside the 911, send them to Anambra State. And that time, Lagos, we are deserted, no single person. So all those things they are doing, they need to calm down and work with non-indigenous and indigenous. So it doesn't matter where you're from. You know, before they say Lagos is no man's land, but I know that some people own Lagos. That's real Lagosians. They are indigenous of Lagosians.
want to say something. It's like money have entered boss. You didn't see this in billion and trillion and billion dollars they are calling.
All right.
My brother is like Nigeria is getting better.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, sir. Your minutes is over. Your minutes is over. No. Your minutes is you're already 4 minutes now. Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, about the debate yesterday. I watched the debate. I was laughing. See, the age limit between Trump, two of them is old. So they are old. But the person that's still vibrant is Trump. The other man, Biden, is nowhere to be found.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Anybody that campaigning for Biden,
thank you.
Thank you,
thank you, sir.
I will come back. Man,
yes,
it's so short.
Thank you. It's only you that can never work with your time. Never, ever. Thank you very much, man, for calling in. Love of God is my strength. It's been a while, for more than 78 years now. Never hear from you. Where have you been?
I just tired. I'm tired. I can rest more.
You don't tire for Nigeria matter.
The Nigerian matter, they give person high blood pressure, so I just say make her chill out small.
Mo Kukuma stop talking about politics now. Mo start talking about entertainment.
I don't go fit. Look, make her talk one thing. When I don't press everybody, I beg. Good evening, everyone on the panel and comment section. Mommy Diaspora, I beg, I greeting no first, so I just make a rest small because I go through some medical things, So that's why. So not make anybody nervous for me. You see, what I want to say, it might look somehow because me, I'm a Luther babe. I be a Luther babe. You see, all this when Nigerians say do with this Tinubu government. Now rubbish because they don't see Nigeria finish. They have seen us finish. They see the weakness of Nigerians. They know where Nigerians are putting all their strength and their interest. So they use those things to plan for them. If Nigeria can take the marriage of our brother David do so much, the way what I saw on the internet, and Nigerians, they are telling Nigeria that nothing Nigeria can do, that they are going to buy that aircraft. It tells them that they have no regard for Nigeria. Nigerians, we need to deliver. These ones I'm seeing, all the small boys I'm seeing all over, they are not ready. All their eyes is somewhere else. These people, they have seen Nigeria finish. I'm so angry. Look at Kenya, what Kenya did. Look at their journalists. The way they stood for the Kenyan people. They told the president that we are going to be on the side of the people. We are not going to be afraid. You want to lock us down, lock us down. What our own journalists, they'll be working with the Nigerian government. Nigerian government is sharing food to Nigerians as if Nigerians are beggars. What is sharing food? Why not make the database so that you can know everybody that needs food and send them money? And instead of you sharing food as if people are Bambiala. Nigerians, what I will say is that you people, you talking about suffer. What these people you see so, number one, he gets his own thing for body. Number two, he can't even work. That one, every day, won't get thief. Nobody waiting they happen. The third one said, get there. When they beg the one person, they say, people get abroad and they give them money. Nigerians, unless you stand up like the Kenyan people, unless you stand up like the Sri Lanka people, you people are going to be dead. You have not seen anything. How can you allow a government citizen? Let me tell you one thing. You are the owner of your country. I wish we were to open your ear to do this on your eye to look at once you now stand up like this, the government will shake. It is so I'm so angry. Like I watch. I'm sorry. I've not been around because of things I'm going through. But this one today, I say I must come. God bless you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. Good to hear from you. All right. We have Mr. Alex on the phone. Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Thank you for what you're doing. I salute everybody. Sorry I can't join on the panel. And I want to say kudos to the APC government. They are doing well. They are doing fantastically well. For me, I've realized that Nigerians are not ready for anything. So during election time, people will turn against you, fighting for them. After election, they run to you. Nigeria, help us. Where is your panelists? Where are your panelists? Where are your crew? Help us. Election time, the same people are crying for help. We carry the same APC or PDP on their head. So a Gulf State situation has taught me a lesson to restrain the way I talk about politics and fighting for the people. So the APC government of Tinubu is the best. They are doing well. Fantastic government. They should continue. They should buy more private jets. They should borrow more money. It's a good thing. By the time we are ready to wake up, we will wake up. This is the best government I've seen, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for the work you're doing. So let us just continue to enjoy the ride, because nobody is ready to do anything. Everybody is just after themselves. Most people are after themselves. So you shout and help them and expose them to information. When it's time for election, like it's happening in those states, they turn against you. Some of them allegedly go and collect money. They go and be wearing face cap and t-shirt or different satanic people who have been in power, oppressing them. So Tinubu can continue. APC can continue. In fact, Atiku will be the next president. So Nigeria, this is all I have to say. It's a good government. We are enjoying it. Everything is fine. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, that.
Hello?
Thank you, Mr. Your name and where you calling us from. Thank you.
My name is Wale.
Okay, Gawale, go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Mr. You remember what I said yesterday when I said the way I'm saying in this part is going to be here for another 8 years. That all the National Assembly and the Senate are already taking care of them. So when that man was saying that Tinubu will spend 4 years, I'm not. If we stay alive, that Tinubu is going to spend 8 years, because he know how to say to everybody. So what Akpabio said, that they're going to buy it, whether they're going to buy it, but they don't care whether Nigeria eats or not. Because Tinubu has taken care of everybody now. So what do you expect? They're going to buy it. So anything you want, take it. So all the national everything they're under Tinubu. So what are we doing? Nothing. I was saying yesterday that look, this man, we have seen it. It's going to be there again. There's nothing we can do. We have seen it now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right, we have Madam Origin on the phone. Madam Origin, thank you very much for joining us today. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very fine, man. Thank you very much. Good evening to you once again.
I greet everyone. I greet all the panelists. I greet all the ninjas. Everyone, you are so important. Because you come in here every day, I think the hearts of the people that need this liberation, you are representing them, and I thank you. Thank you, Mama Gaspar. Thank you for all you do. I'll go straight to what I want to say. Edo people. How many times did I call you? 3 times. You see, if you miss this, you see, let me tell you people, Edo people, the ones that are suffering, not all these animated, heated debaters that are debating political parties like secondary school students coming here to promote. And by the way, let me tell you, Edo people, you see, we have before Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, I say it again, before Mr. Peter Gregory Obi came to the scene, we have had the same old, the same problem we have had. We do not have a wiggle room. There was no wiggle room to escape the evil that has behooved us as a nation. I call it PDAPC, the 2 axes of evil that are working so hard against the Nigerian people, that whatever they do is they get all the funds, all the money meant for the nation. When they give it to the people they elect, they now come back and collect 80% to fund all their shenanigans, to fund and then to deprive people and make sure Nigerian people remain poor. So what I'm saying, bottom line is, you all shine bright. I would have loved Mr. Nigeria what has done the best for you people. I am sure those people do not lack. They don't lack people that are going to move that state, I don't call it nation, into the light. They don't lack amazing people. It's just that we are behold with this evil. And before, let me tell you, all of you that are coming here doing this your debate, let me inform you, there has been a concoction. If you don't know, now your Mr. Wike has come to deliver for you, deliver as sweat Ikotalo for you. So you know what that means. While the other man has come to tell you they will deliver the other one. If I were you, I just get sense and gather around. At least I know Mr. Peter Greg will not ask to be a wicked godfather, if at all. People are calling him godfather now. All the ones is godfather, and apart from the ones that we know that he didn't nurture them, they are not under him. So Edo people,
thank
watch
you.
it to. I call you people 3 times. Wake up.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I think we have more person who are calling. Okay, Mr. Tony, you were calling in, so please talk to us quickly. Mr. Tony, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for what you are doing for our continent, Black continent. So, straight on to the question, because I'll be waiting for something to accumulate before coming into this matter today about the Kenya question. Like I say, the country, Nigeria, it's not made up of the same people. It's like you are trying to join wood and metal together. Which kind of material you want to wed them together? Or what you want to glue them together? So Kenyans are same people, different little bit the ethnic or tribal people, but they have the common language. Their political leader were able to formulate for them that if we extended to Congo, to Rwanda, this Swahili, we could have been a very good language for us all Africans. So that is one thing that that made Kenya to be different from Nigeria, because when people keep coming here to say that Nigeria, they're not gonna go out. How can you go out in Benin and Ibadan and Lagos as one people? The people from the north, Kaduna, they will not participate, or people from the southeast will not participate, because everybody is already going after their own people. Say that because the country is naturally not made up of one people. Until you start to get to that realization, just begin to only just continue to be talking, especially most of all that in abroad that are run away from the country, which already show that the country cannot go after 25 years of this thing. You can no longer refine your oil, you can no longer get job, and many people have to jump into the desert to be able to run to Oyibo country one and already drive away, say, I want to take care of ourselves. And then at the end of the day, we're not even looking at the fundamental. Why are the things not working? Why we don't see the signs of improvement? It's because people are not made of the same ideology. We are not the same people. We have to, and then we say, okay, let us restructure back to 1963 or 1957. They say no. The only solution is let us divide the country so that if anybody is doing bad thing, then it will be like in Kenya. So the politics will be local, because they know each other. You speak the same language, you live the same life, So you can go to the government house and scatter that place. Assuming that you go to, can you go to Abuja now, where you can even put a bottle of beer in your boot because of the Sharia laws there? Yeah, because it's a different people. This is what we are talking about, sir. I still have, about 40 seconds, So,
okay.
It's time for us to start looking for the alternative way out of this mess. People in there, brother, don't even first fall off now. Yeah? Now we didn't say that, but Look, I saw your video that day that you posted your first day about people in the going after the videos marriage. It's better because it's just while away their times. Because in the midst of all this suffering, you know what I'm saying, sir? So don't believe them. Because we are not want to, because if you put any effort, the other one will go. Look at the platform at the platform level. You see, we have two platforms, we have Yoruba platform, we have Hausa platform, we have Igbo platform. We are not synergizing, we are not working together. The same thing at the look, at the real life level at home. So that's why we are not one country. Let us divide this country peacefully. Let us be looking for a way to divide the country so that we can have a final peace. Let us do election. I want to beg Oga Ihodalo. I like you very much. I promote you here every day. I said that your brother said it right.
Okay, thank you.
Good family.
Thank you.
Please, maybe Ihodalo. Making the beginning, when they go to England, they go to Germany, maybe take out the develop our road quick. They go fish our road, out road,
okay.
Road when they fly over in. Those money when they play, they go to higher places, they give.
All right, Mr. Tony.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you very much, my callers right there. I'm done for now. Let me go to the panelists. I appreciate every one of you, my people. And God will bless you. Now, let's continue from where we stop. Love of God is my strength. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat earlier on. And God will bless you, Joe Asamota. Thank you very much. And many others that super chatted us today. I'm very, very grateful. Okay, my people on the panel, let's talk. The first person on the panel today is Mr. Jonathan, then followed by Mother Rita and F. Emmanuel. Mr. Jonathan, I'm starting with you. Good evening to you, sir. Let's talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm very good, though. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the good work you are doing. God bless you. I greet fellow panelists and those on the comment section. I greet everyone. Mom Diaspora, I greet you. Good afternoon, ma. God bless you. And all those that are listening, God bless you all and welcome. I don't even know where to start, today. Mr. Tinubu's policy, the money they just threw out, or on the Edo State election, on the Edo State upcoming election. I have so much to say on Mr. Tinubu's jamboree. I call it a distribution party that they just launch or they just open. That's over 700 billion naira. Still counting. That's the package. The money, the jamboree, the money that they will distribute is over 700 billion naira. That's 5 billion per state, 36 states times 3. That's 180 billion times 180 billion per month times 3. That's 540 billion. That alone, that distribution for the state alone, you can see the amount. What a colossal waste of the people's commonwealth. I think I will leave it there. I will come to that later on if time permits. They have with over 700 billion, you can do so much that the Nigerian people, that will be visible to the people, that the people will see it, they will feel it, and they will benefit from it. Not this party distributing money, literally distributing the people's commonwealth among some few. Nothing will get to Nigerians. That's how they do it. Everything is vague. No transparency. How do you want to trace 700 billion now? Can we say here now that in 2-3 months' time, we will see 700 billion in Nigeria? We will see 700 billion. We will feel it in Nigeria. We will see 700, we will see the transformation of what 700 billion has done in the lives of people, in the economy per se, in businesses. Can we say that? I don't think so. But I will leave that See, to this Edo State election, I want to say something. Mr. Elvis, I thank you yesterday at your closing. I think I was the last person that made a submission yesterday for a minute or so that you gave. And some panelists, they were laughing. And thank you for your contribution. You see, there is a saying that silence sometimes can be taken for granted. A very deadly assumption. So for this Edo State election, because of yesterday, I have chosen not to be silent until the 21st of September. On this platform or any platform I find myself, I will not be silent. Not for a minute, not for a second, not for a millisecond. On this Edo State election, I will use every minute allotted, if need be, on Edo State election, every day until 21st of September 2024. I will start by saying this. Labour Party is rotting as we speak. But to some people, it does not matter. They can close their eyes to the rottenness within the Labour Party. Just support the crooked candidates that they brought out. A candidate of Akpata who does not know how to generate money to execute vital policies that he is talking about, if he's even talking about any. Everything from him at the end of the day is to run to Abuja every 25th, 26th to collect allocation. This is a man that they are propping up to lead the helpless people of Edo State. A man whose former position was the NBA chairman. A position that has nothing to do with developmental policies. A position that has nothing to do with generating real income other than collecting membership dues and fees on an annual basis. Akpata who has never in his life turned 100 naira to 200 naira. Now he wants to be governor of a state, Edo State, a state that is sitting on over 500 billion naira in debt, depleting IGR, a state that is in total collapse of infrastructure. That's the state you want to lead. I will remind you, you need money to do that. Not money from Abuja alone. You know. The only thing you will do, because at the end of the day, this is the kind of party you will be attending, this distribution of the commonwealth of the people. The Akpata that the people some people are propping up. A man who emerged from a crooked process under the leadership of an allegedly crooked chairman. Now they want to hijack Edo State. A man, Mr. Akpata, I'm laying this out. And I want the people that are propping him up to speak on each and every of these going forward. A man who in his whole professional life has been a service provider, wants to lead a state that is in need of a state that is in critical need of developer. The state needs a developer, not a service provider. A state, Edo State, that is in need of someone, they need someone who is business-minded, who can build things up, who can generate employment. That is what Edo State need now, not a service provider.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much for your submission. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Madam Rita, are you there with us?
Elvis, I'm
Mr.
here.
Elvis, is my time up?
No, you muted yourself.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mute myself. I don't know what happened. I was talking about. I will continue.
Yeah, you muted yourself for the past
sorry
couple
about
of
that.
minutes. Okay, you
want to tell the people. I want
2 minutes left, sir. 2 minutes.
I want to tell the people of Edo State, Akpata is not what you need now. Edo people, if you want real progress, you want real economic development, if you want reinvestment inflow into your state, you want real infrastructure, you need a candidate in the person of Paul Okugbowa who has done it, who is doing it. Akpata cannot. Again, Akpata of the Labour Party, he cannot bring progress to Edo State. He cannot bring real economic development to Edo State. He cannot bring real investment inflow to Edo State. All you will continue to hear is MBA, as if MBA is an income generating entity other than collecting membership fee and dues. Ask them, the supporters. These are the fundamental questions you will begin to ask the people that are propping up a candidate of this nature. Ask them, those that are supporting the crooked Labour Party, to tell the people of Edo State one viable policy idea that Akpata has put on the table to pay off or to reduce the staggering 500 billion naira debt sitting on Edo State balance sheet right now. Ask them, the people of Edo State, ask those people that are propping up Akpata and Labour Party now. Ask them to give you one viable policy idea. I mean viable. Intentionally use the word viable policy idea. Akpata has to generate revenue for Edo State. When you hear them talking about MBA, ask them to tell you one viable policy idea Akpata has on the table to get the massive agricultural produce of Edo State, to turn it into income, to turn it into revenue for the Edo State people. Ask them. But one thing I can guarantee you is this.
Jonathan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm ending. I'm rounding up, Mr. Elvis. But one thing I can guarantee you is this. They have no one single policy idea. None. Zero. I'm waiting for them to address all of this, and then we start talking. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Jonathan, before you go, I would like to quickly say this. I for the past couple of weeks now, let's say for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or if not a month, you've been lambasting Olumide Akpata, which I don't mind because election is coming. But you give all your submissions for the past a month now, and you don't talk about your own candidate anymore. Maybe for the past a month, you've talked about your candidate once. As I speak right now, I cannot even remember the name of your candidate anymore because you don't talk about your candidate. All I remember is Olumide Akpata, Olumide Akpata, Olumide Akpata.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, I'm an obedient. That is, we all know what that is. We know what we stand for that. I was a supporter of Labour Party until now. So that is the reason why. Okay, that's the reason why. So I have to make my position clear. Why?
That's what I'm saying. But who is now your candidate?
So that puts me in a corner. So that is it. I'm coming to my candidate, but I must.
But for the past 1 month, you have not mentioned your candidate.
No, I
name.
do. I do, but I know that it's not enough. Mr. Elvis, I know that. Let me just say this finally so that my fellow panelists can also comment. I'm not done yet. I'm coming to my candidate. I'm not done yet, but I'm laying the. I said when I started, I said I will not be silent, not even for a second until September 21st. on
That's what I'm
this
saying, sir.
Edo
You
State.
don't
We
get
are
me.
like,
I
we are just,
understand. Me too. I
yeah,
don't want you to be silent. That's fine. I'm not
yeah,
gagging you, but
because
what
they have
happened to
taken
your
silence.
candidate?
They have taken silence for granted. They thought that maybe they know it all. So we have started.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you
move
very
on.
much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right, guys. Help us to press on like, but help us to share. God bless you all. I'd like to call on Moderator. Moderator, it's good to have you on the show today. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Good afternoon, Mr. Elvis, Mr. Jonathan. Give us our mandate, Mr. Malik, F. Emmanuel, and Mr. Odua. And my lovely mommy diaspora. You know I love you very much. My brothers and sisters watching from home, and people in the comment section. Happy Friday. Okay, there are two things of what Mr. Jonathan said. First of all, I mean, I'm sorry I didn't enter the show quite early. I think when Mr. Wike was speaking, that's when I joined. So I don't know the video that were played previously, but I just want to touch on a little bit on what Mr. Jonathan was saying. I think I've made it clear severally. I'm not going to waste my energy on arguing about a candidate that might not even be on the ballot, and which is who Mr. Jonathan supports. The one from the YPP or something? Yes. Because the reality is what it is. Edo State elections between the APC and the Labour Party. That's what this election is all about. And yeah, there's two things Mr. Jonathan said, which I think is unfair, and I don't think it's quite right. One of the things he said, and I think there's a reason why he made those points out, or allegations. I'll put it as allegations, because Mr. Olumide Akpata hasn't had a chance of coming here the second time, for us to ask him those pertinent questions. Because I said initially that when I raised my hand and I supported him, I said I support Olumide Akpata because I have gone through this, the other two candidates of the APC and the PDP, and I gave my reasons why I picked him. I said, but however, there are, I want him to speak more about what he can do for the state. Okay, yes, he came to our show and he spoke. There wasn't enough time. And most of these things, I think the only thing that has to do with was what Mr. Odua asked about this Opila thing. He keeps talking every time we talk about this. But most of the things that Mr. Jonathan was alleging, Mr. Olumide Akpata hasn't had the chance to come on this show to speak about it. But Mr. Jonathan, I'll just say one thing, or rather an advice. Perhaps you should follow the trail of Olumide Akpata's campaign so far within the past 2 weeks. He's a very busy man, so I don't expect him to just come on this show. Listen to what he has to say, listen to the questions that people are asking him before you come here and you make those kind of allegations. However, I do not want to gag you, and I'm so happy that you are speaking up. Yes, we need voices like this, because at the end of the day, we're fighting for the soul of Edo State, right? So, Mr. Jonathan, I urge you, in fact, I'm begging you, I don't beg, but I'm begging you, please come out with these questions. Please come out and, but when you're posing these questions, you say it emphatically, like as if you were there. Number one, you said, for all his life, you said it like it's the fact that he has never converted 100 naira into something else. Like, come on.
You are
You didn't grow
mentioning
up.
my name, madam.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, I'm going
So
by your words.
you have to allow me to rebut because you are mentioning my name. If not, I'll keep
No,
quiet.
of course, I want you to. I want the rebuttal, of course. But you can make it 30 seconds from this 100 naira. You said he said in his life he has never converted 100 naira to something to multiply.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I speak, I listen to myself.
Okay.
And even when I speak, I highlight what I'm talking about. I'm talking based on publicly available information. If you know for your candidate, please say it. If you know what it, please say it. So I'm that's why I'm emphatic.
I am highlighting. Yeah, I'm highlighting that. Okay, let's not overdrag this. Fine. Okay. The second one you said, being the president of the NBA that we'll talk about. Yes, I mean, whatever your successes in life or your achievements, you can be a peacock and flaunt it because you worked for it. You didn't get it on a platter of gold. It's not easy to be an NBA, the largest NBA in Africa. It is not easy. So if it's bothersome that we always talk about, that's one of his main. In fact, that might not even be one of the milestone achievements that he made that we know yet. But for us to say that, because being a leader of such an institution is not an easy feat. And then you said it's just about collecting dues. I am so happy you said that, because Mr. Jonathan, I know you have given us the opportunity to know that you have one of your daughters who is a lawyer. And correct me if I'm wrong. And you said, and I know that definitely she's going to be under an association, whether it's in Nigeria or whatever. And I can tell you for a fact.
I said, let me put the record straight. What I said is that my daughter is in the final year of law school.
Awesome.
And I'll use this opportunity now, since you brought it up, to say,
yeah.
Mr. Elvis, I'm going to be at your backyard in about 2 weeks' time to attend my daughter's law school graduation. And I invite you. If you want to.
Hopefully, in 2 weeks, I'll be there too. Yes, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, in 2 weeks, I'll be there too. I hope to see you.
To set the record straight.
Okay, great. If you be in Manchester, then perhaps we might see there. I don't know if she's in Manchester, but my point is, she's going to be a lawyer. Or rather, in fact, I would say she is a lawyer now. And she's definitely going to be under an association. So are you telling me that that her association would just be collecting or the leader of the association in which she's going to belong to is just about collecting dues? That's like very below in the belt for the name of even that institution alone. So when you say it's just there and the NBA, they just collect dues and they don't do any other thing, I think that's wrong to even say that, because we all know, I know for sure that they don't just collect dues. I know Olumide Akpata, as the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, without being a senior advocate of Nigeria, by the way, being a senior advocate of Nigeria, by the way, that's to tell you that people like Femi Falana, Chief Michael Zekome, all those were under him, under his leadership. I am calling old men that have been in the game like forever. Those men were under him. Do you think it's an easy fit in a country like Nigeria? Do you think it was just on a platter of gold? This is NBA now. This is not political party. They voted for this man to be there. Do you think it's easy for them to even agree to say, okay, you know what, this guy is worthy to be our president? It is not an easy because we cannot downgrade that fact. That is my point. Because you're telling the fact that they're just collecting dues. So does that make him an industrious person? That's the angle you were going to.
Yes, exactly. No,
but it is wrong. That's my point. Excuse me, sir. It is wrong. So I don't want to overflog it, but I'm just trying to say that the president. Okay, fine. I mean, I have to defend what you were saying, but being a president of such an association in a country of over 200 million people, I don't know how many lawyers that they have in Nigeria. I don't know how many SANs that they have in Nigeria, but being the president of that without even being a senior advocate of Nigeria, come on, it's something to say, you know what? I'm giving this man his flowers. For you to get there, it is not an easy feat for a very vicious, controversial, tribalistic country like Nigeria. So I would not downplay it, and I will keep on saying it. And those of us who support this man, we continue saying it proudly that he was former NBA chairman. He's a man that challenged the Nigerian government as at that time. He's the one that supported the NSAS victims pro bono. In case you guys don't know, those listening, for free. We've been having all these agitations in the past before. We haven't heard that the NBA chairman came out and said, okay, we're going to support, all the people who suffered during this riot or whatever things we were fighting in those days, bravely to say, you know what, we're going to support you pro bono, wherever you are in Nigeria. So come on. We're talking about character here. No, listen, sir. I gave you your chance to speak. You responded to the two things.
Exactly. We have other people here now. Please.
I only picked. Okay, I only picked two things, but that's just about it. I know they see time. For Wike criticizing Chief Michael Zekome about the negative criticism of progress of Nigeria. You know what? I think Wike should just go back to either Port Harcourt, Isiokpo local government area, and just continue behaving in his the way he behaves. I'm just trying to use gentle words here. Or he just go back to his FCT office and just man where he is, because he's not a mouthpiece. These kinds of everybody see me, Tinubu, I am supporting you, I'm speaking for you. These kinds of I'm trying to look for a nice word to use. Psychophancy at its best. It's irritating. It's really irritating. If Michael Zekome, I haven't listened to the entire video, but what he was saying was facts. Wike, you know it very well. Nigeria has progressed. Yes. Do you know what Nigeria has progressed to? The poverty capital of the world. That's what we've progressed to. Is that what you call progress? Nigeria has progressed, yes. Tribalism at its peak. Nepotism at its peak. Terrorism at its peak. Ukraine, and if you calculate the number of casualties in the Ukraine and Russian war, Nigeria is not only a war, but the people that have passed on is more than that. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much.
Okay, Madam.
This your clock is from China, because I felt I spoke for only 2 minutes, but it's okay. It's my turn again.
Verse John, now say they look like, even when I don't talk for 100 minutes, now say still they look like 2 minutes. I know all of una, so now before this panel. It's not enough. Time is not enough. But still, let's continue to manage it the way it comes. If not, we're going to spend the whole day here. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now go bless you now. Let's quickly hear from others so that we can move on. Thank you so much. At the so now they come UK. Margarita they come UK. Mr. Jonathan they come UK. Who is going to be the referee for this fight? So I don't understand. Now you can't do the fight. I be the voting. I don't understand.
Mr. Elvis, I said maybe, perhaps it's something on the works, and it's also for a graduation. So perhaps, yeah.
Okay. If they come after that, perhaps make you put black soup for inside luggage.
Hey, trust me now. Every Saturday is black soup day. You guys know I'll cook black soup every Saturday. You know, so before I leave, definitely I'm carrying black soup. I have the ingredients, so I'll cook it over there. Fresh.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Let's hear from Oga F. Emmanuel. It's good to have you on the show, sir. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you. Oga F. Emmanuel, we can't hear you.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are good, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, our new Oba Atokbe. Whether now Atokbe, I don't know which new coronation they just gave to me yesterday. You. Your new title.
Our Monaco.
Your new title. Your new title. I've forgotten how it's being called.
Yes, I know. That title.
English version.
Yeah, somebody write my title for
this. That one is okay, Abi. So, anyway, good afternoon, everyone. Those in the panel, my big sister-in-law, Madam Rita, specialist of black soup, I greet you. My big brother. Okay, I don't go to pronounce. Maybe when I chop black soup, I go to call him. Mr. Jonathan. Okay, sir. Mr. Jonathan, I hail you. Your boy is lawyer. And give us a mandate. Yeah, good afternoon, sir. So, a quick one. Who again is Odua? The chief priest of Edo people. Mr. Chris Dublin, I hail you, sir. Then Abdul Malik. I hear you too. All right. Those in the comment section, once again, Nigerians, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I don't want to toe the line of what's it called? Jonathan and Margarita, that can take time, So I want to focus on our democracy and those in the helm of affairs. In fact, Nigerians, what is disturbing us today is what you call see finish. That see finish is what has kept us where we are. Election ended. It didn't take long. They started sharing 160 million SUV. We kept quiet. We didn't do anything. After that, They talked about buying our yacht, and they succeeded. We didn't do anything. After that, is building vice president house, about 2 to 10 billion. I don't know the exact figure right now, to renovate VP's house. We kept quiet. We didn't do anything. 15 billion. Thank you, sir. We didn't do anything. After that, it was Akpabio distributing prayers among the senators. We didn't do anything. Now they are talking about buying or approving a new presidential jet. And yet, we are not saying anything. What else do you want to see, Nigerians, before you know that this cabal, they are just there for themselves? What other evidence? What other thing do you want to hear or see for you to know that these are criminals that are bent to keep us in perpetual poverty? What else do you need? Let me tell you, people, prayer, fasting will not solve it. The only thing that can help you, help me. You say you have House of Representatives. They are meant to represent you, to discuss your problem, to discuss our issue, our economical problem, development. And if they are not representing us well, what do we do? To recall them back. You got the power. The power in your hand is more than the power they have. That is what Kenya just demonstrated to us a few days ago. So which excuse do we have? We complain of Buhari is out of the way. Now this one is worse than Buhari within 1 year. Just within 1 year. So this 1 year now, for me, is just an introduction. By the time this guy sits for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it's only God that will know the level of poverty that they have taken us to. This is just 1 year plus. And we are like this. Everybody is struggling. If you now multiply by 2, by 3, by 4, what will be the state of you and I? And we are folding our hands. Is it fear that is keeping us? If we don't arise to confront our fear, God cannot even help us. Until we confront our fear, because the truth is that, okay, they are representing us, but they are not doing what we need. Can't we recall them back? That's my question. Can't we say, okay, man, okay, we don't want you again, come back home. Constitutionally, it's your right. But we are not doing it. Rather, we are there gossiping about the video wedding. We are there talking about a gossip. Miss Service, how can we come out of this pit hole that we find ourselves? I don't even want to talk about Wike. Wike just struggling for his own personal so much infrastructure. He just want to retain his position. He has deceived 5G. He has created G5 governors. And at the end, it's just for his own selfish interest. What came out of it is just for himself. So if somebody like that is talking, I don't even need to waste my time listening to him, because we know the end results. Let him just sit down. I'm just particular about our people, Nigerians. If I say 100,000 back home, Mr. Elvis, I tell you, look, if within 2-3 days they don't use it to do anything, the money is gone. Within 2-3 days, before when you say 100,000, it's like it takes 2 months before they will call you for anything. But look at it now, 2-3 days is gone. Very soon now, cucumber will disappear from Nigeria. That is what they're using now to do stew. And we're keeping quiet. Fellow Nigerians, to what extent do you want us to show you evidence for you to know that this government, they have nothing to offer? Local, he said it is strong. And when somebody says it is strong, that means he has nothing to offer. His own primary and one single aim is just as a president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is all. That is all, nothing more. And he has achieved that. Can't we use our tongue to count our teeth, fellow Nigerians? Miss Service, make us stop you at the verse.
All right, Oga F. Emmanuel, I do understand. Now, so they carry the headache for you, hoping that after the yelling, shouting, and all that, we sleep and wake up and see that Nigeria have changed positively. But it not be like that. It's getting worse every day, and that's my pain. Just imagine Wike coming out now to tell us now, so what? Telling us that Nigeria is suffering, so what? Everybody already know that. That was the statement. So, like I've said in the past, for those of us
that means it's intentional. That means it's intentional.
Exactly. Mr. Emmanuel, it shows you that the elites are very ruthless. Nigerian elites are very, very ruthless and dangerous.
So it's crazy. Let's move on. I'd like us to hear from Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigeria Watch. And good evening, everybody in the panel. You see, I take on this. The Tinubu government announced 155 billion for provision of foodstuff to distribution to Nigerians. Now, Nigeria, they are now beggars. APC now turn Nigeria people to beggars. This 155 billion for provision of foodstuff, how long are they going to give those palliatives? How long? And how many days or how many hours people are going to use this palliative? How long? How many days? I don't really understand this government. I'm telling you the truth. Now, Renew Hope is renewed disaster and a fraud. Look at Nigeria today. There is nothing is going on. There is nothing is happening. Now, you want to distribute food for people. You cannot even, since I'm almost 1 year, you are in office. You don't even talk how you will fight insecurity so that people will start going to farm to feed themselves, to produce what they can eat for themselves. Don't give me fish. Don't give me fish. Teach me how to fish. How long are you going to give people food? And this food you are distributing to people, how many people are you going to distribute this food to for the country? They are just fraudulent government. They don't have anything to offer. I don't know why Nigeria people are quiet. I don't really understand the country. Look at what happened. Davido want to do marriage. Is it Davido you people problems? Davido cannot give you money to eat. Why can't you fight for your right to eat by yourself? Fight the government for your freedom so that you can eat. Davido is already rich. He rich on his pocket, not your own money. You are posting Davido on the social media. Why can't you post Nigeria government how they treat Nigeria people in social media? We are not yet serious. I'm telling you the truth. People in Nigeria, they are not yet serious. Because the way they are behaving in that country is like they don't get information, they are not informed for anything. You want to go and use money to buy food stuff to distribute to people. Why can't you fight insecurity so people can be able to go farm to feed themselves, to farm themselves and to feed for themselves? I don't really understand how this government how they are thinking, their mentality of thinking. What type of people are those people? People are suffering. How many years you are in office? You don't even talk about insecurity. How you will tackle insecurity? So people will start going to farm back to produce what they can eat. Now you want to go and use 155 billion to distribute food to people. How long are you going to distribute food for people? How long? And how many days those food are going to take those people for feeding? Somebody who have family, how many days? Those government, we need to do something really dramatically so that they will know something is happening, because this thing they are doing is getting out of hand. It's not a child play. I'm telling you the truth, because the way they are doing it, and look at what Wike say. But I know Wike is like that. Those kind of people don't take their thing serious. Because I remember when Tinubu was campaigning, when Tinubu said that he will start from where Buhari stopped. What Wike said then? He said somebody who will start where Buhari stopped. Buhari that did not do anything. Are you going to start for insecurity or the money depreciation? But now he's working under Tinubu. Some people, they don't take it serious because it's infrastructure. He's looking for his pocket. Yes, you don't know what he's doing. For me, I don't know how this government, they are reasoning. Now look at Nigeria today. They can no longer eat. They can no longer do anything. Nothing is going on in the country. People are using cucumber as a meat. Cucumber as a meat. Imagine a country that have land, fertile land, that they can produce food for themselves, that they can eat. But today they can no longer do that. Everybody is hungry in the country. Even though you send money now, 100 euro, 200 euro, is nothing. You can't buy anything. Now, what can they do? But they are there quiet, sitting down. Look at what happened in Kenya. We know Nigeria have ethnic group, many ethnic group, but anyhow, let's do it. Let's start it from their village. It's not till you go to the city. Start it from your village, any politician around you, start it from there. But they are there sitting down, they don't do any, they don't make any moves. That is the worst part of it. You are waiting for your brother to send you money, or your sister to send you money home. Why can't you fight for yourself so that you can feed yourself? I don't really understand. Those Nigeria governments, like, they are taking Nigeria people granted, because they know even though they do, nobody will do anything. That's why they keep on doing it. I'm telling you the truth. But what can we do now? We will talk our own, but if they lie, they take the street. They don't lie, they sit down there. That is for me, because I'm not there. It's there, they are there, the thing will affect them. Just take a look, as I take a look now, as we are here in this panel, how many Nigerian people are here? It's not that they cannot be here, but the government don't make that provision for their citizens, which is very bad. They don't give person any access. You don't have anything, they don't make any provision for you. What are they benefiting from the government? Nothing. No light, no road, no good health care, no school. How many years? How many years? 63 years, nothing to prove. 63 years for independence, nothing to prove. And 25 years for democracy, nothing to prove. Imagine Wike is blaming Michael Zekomi. And Michael Zekomi he said the right thing. What can you tell me after 25 years now? What is the new update? What do you do 25 years back? There is nothing to prove. Look at military are better than democracy in Nigeria. We are living for our past glory. What military did last, that is what we are still living in today in Nigeria. There is nothing they do after 25 years till today. They are all criminals. After they are tracing Yahoo boys, tracing somebody who steal rice on 1,000 rice. EFCC, you cannot go and arrest Yaya Bello. After how many months? Yaya Bello is there, but you can't arrest him. You are treating somebody who thief 1,000 stuffs. like what you showed last 5-6 days. They were not yet serious. I'm telling you the truth. We need to do the right thing because this thing is getting out of hand. Let's drop ethnicity. Let's come together and fight those people. And you guys should stop saying that nobody will put this guy down there. They will pull it down because it's the one that put the Jonathan down. Yeah, there is somebody that will pull it down. I believe even this 4 years will not complete this 4 years in this office. Look at Nigeria. The people are not happy. People are very, very angry in Nigeria. People are not happy. They are just waiting for we start it. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you very much.
All right, Abdul Malik, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. Let me call on Give Us a Mandate if you're there. Good evening to you. Okay, you're not available. I'll just move on to Mr. Odua.
Are you calling me?
Yeah, I just called you. Yeah, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. I greet you. I greet the panelists. And thank you.
Your line is not very clear. We are only managing.
Oh, it's not clear?
It's not very clear. We are managing.
Okay. I mean, I greet everyone, and then I appreciate you for your time and then for all that you do for the nation and for the people. Once again, well-deserved title yesterday. We will only ask for more, and to what the CM said yesterday, we will ask for more, and then also hold you accountable to live up to that expectation. Comment section, I greet you all. Mommy, that's why I greet you. Thank you for all that you do for the people and for the nation. We do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Well, let me start by saying this. Is it not disgusting or somehow, permit my word, that somebody had to be reminded about their candidates? And you even brought it up here some days ago. I think it was yesterday. I think about 3 days ago we're speaking, and the issue of a candidacy came up. And you have to remind some people about their candidates, that after he came here for the first time, you've not heard from him again. And Madam Rita, thank you for joining the panel today. I think I referenced to what you said that the very first time we are talking about candidates here. There are some people are placeholders, and some people may not eventually not even appear on the ballot on the ballot paper. Now it's becoming clear and glaring that some people are just surrogate for most of these political guys, and all they care about is just themselves and their pocket. They don't care about the people. It's just themselves and their pockets. Now you have to remind somebody about your candidate, and all they could say is about Akpata. Well, I mean, for me, it's all well and good for my candidate because I mean that makes him more popular, that makes him more known to Nigerians, and then they do like. But I think people should always look inward. And it's just, I mean, with all due respect and with all sense of responsibility and humility, Mr. Jonathan, I think you may want to reconsider.
It will have been better for you not to mention my name, to go on that trajectory.
I am here on the panel where you are talking about Akpata supporter. Hold on, sir. You may not mention my name, but you say Akpata supporter. I am a proud Akpata supporter. So I didn't interrupt when you were speaking.
Did I mention your name?
All the cool, sir. You say Akpata supporter. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
With all due respect,
hold on, sir.
Don't mention my name.
Will you hold on? Be civil, sir. I mean, be civil. I didn't interject you when you were speaking.
We are not babies here. Please.
Be civil,
Go ahead with
sir.
submission.
I am giving. Allow me to give my submission.
My name. I will
don't waste my. Don't double to my time. I mean, we are all here to.
You initiated.
I didn't call you to interject me. I was only mentioning your name.
Don't mention my name.
Can you mute me, please? Please mute me, please. Can you mute me?
When it comes to
can you please mute him, because I need if I interject anybody, then don't talk about.
Also tell him or any one of them not to mention my name. Let them know.
Will you just allow me and not just don't write on my time, sir.
Okay, just go forward.
Don't write on my time. I mean, just hold it.
Okay,
cease from mentioning my
let him
name.
finish, Mr. Jonathan.
Can
Please,
you
if
just
you want to
please,
respond, I'll give
please,
you a minute. Go ahead.
please don't allow him to waste my time anymore. Because if we start now, you start calling our names. Please, oh, please try and make him civil. I beg. Well, we're just here. We are just here celebrating our country and in our states. And for me, it just. I mean, yesterday with all due respect, I mean, somebody may have gaggled or may have laughed, but I think it's well deserved. I mean, with all due respect and sincerity, we say it here. Madam Rita said it. Blackmail said it. I said it. Mr. Chris said it. Where is the person today? Yes, where to be found, and then you are talking about somebody you can see. All media is going everywhere, talking to people on what he will do. They just told you what he did, and it's just another blow that you say they just make G in NBA. And I'm you said something here today. I said yesterday that Michael Zakome, Falana, these are son, well-respected lawyers in Nigeria. They were under Olumide as the NBA president. They were under him. These are people that can call him to order. They can tell him what they can question his office. The guy is too tall. He was there. He did the job for the parties and for the people. Ed Buhari stands still. Your candidate, what has he done? I told you guys here, the very first that guy came here, he didn't cut it for me, and I said that, I'll say it again. He said people are going to go and download things online. I told you guys that Paul Okobo, he was reading from his scripts. He was not talking from his heart. Akpata stands out. He stands out and he stands out. Mr. Evans said that I quote, he said Akpata is a threat to everyone in those states. Mr. Evans said, and I quote it. He said it here. Akpata is a threat to everybody in those states. And we are here flogging the matter. All well and good, we can flog it for how long we care, but I stand for the truth and I stand for the people. Are we going to continue in all of this shenanigan of the APC and PDP, PDAPC? Why be together? The NNPP guy that came here, he's a pastor under Sulaiman, or what is his name? When last did you hear from him? The other professor that they were talking about, the other guy that Mr. Frank was supporting, where is it today? These are people that they are just all placeholders. Join the moving train. Let's change this state, and you guys will not want to listen. And when the person they break up now, you want to be everywhere. You can't be everywhere because they told you before. Join the moving train. I thought that's the person for the job, and you guys you are saying no. Tinubu is doing what he's doing now. Should he surprise Nigerians? Don't be surprised. I was born in Lagos State. I grew up in Lagos. I spent most of my life in Lagos State before I came to America. In fact, I left from Lagos to America. Even now from Oyo State. I knew what Tinubu did in Lagos. He gave contract to fake company. Is it the first time? He's giving out money for Nigerians. So he's giving out food to Nigerians. Is it the first time? You know what he did in Lagos State? These are criminals. These are buyers. These are looters. They don't care about the people. We can say is it news that Nigerians are suffering. Now you know who we can be. We have someone from River State here. We can govern your state for 8 years. Is it the first time? You don't forget he never. You forget all the nonsense that he was dancing with his band. Nothing these guys can do that can surprise me. It's just they've not just started. They continue. But the issue is what will Nigerians do? And that's what we are telling you. Maybe we have to now change change our country state by state. Look at what Oti is doing in Abia State. You said you are obedient. And I don't question your obedience, but I mean it can be subjected too. Come on. Your candidate, we were not seeing them. Edo Light, yet again. Barrister Olumide Akpata is a man for the job. He came here. When he spoke, everywhere was silence. We all listened. We heard what he said about policies, about what he's going to do for the state. Don't let their emotion or their words dampen your spirit. I mean, I was yesterday. I raised my shoulder high. We are here. We'll be here. We saw what they are doing in Edo State with the Storm project. We saw a video yesterday. And we are telling people, join the moving train. Bring your candidate. Come on board. Join us. Let's fight this force of the APC and PDP. And you guys won't listen. Now we are looking for your candidates. Where are they? Nowhere to be found. For whoever laughed yesterday, I mean, with all due respect, I mean, you may have laughed, but I may see reason why you laugh, but I mean, with all due respect, that's why I'm going to leave it. Nigerians, what will you do?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Give us a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Let me respond for
you have 1 minute. 1 minute. Respond. 1 minute.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I've said in my submission that you will not hear one single viable policy. All they will say is that their candidate came here to talk. They cannot say one single viable policy.
When he came here, you were here. You listened to what he said. You heard what he said.
One single.
When you were talking about your candidate, you didn't say anything about what he's going to do. So you can go. You can play this. You call for it.
If you do this,
you call for it. You call for it.
You call for it.
You call for it. Where's your candidate? Where is Paul? Where is he? Is he a missing person?
You are moderating, please. Can you ask?
Is he a missing person? I'll go and do a placard. Mr. Paul is missing. Let's go and look for him. Where is Paul?
Mr. Elvis.
Where is your candidate? Where is he today? Bring me Paul. Bring me Paul. I'm looking for Paul.
Oh my God.
Akpata is here. Akpata is here. He's speaking everywhere.
Where? Show us.
Can I move on? Please. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Please. Can I just move on now?
Mr. Elvis, let me use my 1 minute now.
And then what happened then?
He is the one. You should have stopped him. Let me use my 1 minute.
Go ahead now. Please give us a mandate. Please, sir.
Please, I'm saying that you will not hear them say one single viable policy their candidate has to deliver Edo State from their 500 billion naira debt that they are in. And one cheap, incoherent idea they will be putting on the table is that Paul Okugbo of the YPP is a placeholder. What they will not tell you is when Akpata joined Labour Party, a few months before the primary. Who is
how does that happen?
Be civil for once.
You cannot.
Then what they will not tell you is that Akpata will join Labour Party a few months before the primary. Who is of a placeholder? If it is not Akpata.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, thank you.
Accusing people of what you have. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you. I need to move on right now. Mr. Odua, thanks for joining us today. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
And good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, all the panelists. Good evening, the commenters, the listeners, and the viewers, Mr. Moderator and Mrs. Moderators, all the co-workers. Thank you. God bless everyone. Well, I don't wanted to talk on this politics of Edo State, but people draw my attention to it. You see, in last year, when Peter Obi came out, they told us that his name will not be, that party will not be on ballot paper. So we should not follow Peter Obi. Who is Peter Obi? He was being blasphemed of different kinds. Where at the end, the party that will not be in ballot paper now have a nickname called The Rock. And everybody were now on the same line. Then let me talk of the other one. Who is talking join the moving train? Yes, people have joined the moving train. The train is drowning the Nigerians today because they joined the moving train. It was the moving train they did against Goodluck Jonathan. So the moving train have drained Nigerians and is still draining Nigerians. Then let me go forward. When we talk about the senior advocate, the second advocate, Novukot, did Nigeria have laws? Not to talk of the advocate, is a barrister, is this. Do they have law? What they have, is it not lost? Is law working? If they have law in the country, is it not where you people are agitating and chatting that, is it not where the court said Unadi should go home? Or the federal government should pay the Unadi? Is it not the same law? Is it not the same? Are they these people not in that country? When the federal government refused to release Unadi Kanu, when the federal government refused to pay the money, where if they have law, what are they doing? Who is to sue who? Why do they read that the what you people call law? Why do they go and read the lost? People just talk because they talk English or because they can just write another man language. They thought that is why I told people I love practical. It is practical that people enjoy benefit from. It is not theory or objective. If these people really have law or they read law, why is the law not working? Why is the law, when he becomes a person who don't have money to chop, the law will work? Then for the law to benefit the country, the law will not work. And you call these people who a senior this, senior that, they benefit the president of this, the president of that. What is yastic? Anyway, it is because then for those who read Bible, said, show me your friend, and I will tell who you are. If these people are really law as you upgrade them to be, they are learned in law, they are well respected, their country will be the best law emphasizing in the Africa, not just the West, the entire Africa. But their country is where law is not valued and not followed. So automatically they read lost, not law. So then when it comes to who will lead people, my brothers and sisters, when people were talking, how are they going to lead? Do they tell you how they will generate money? But the people who they say this thing will not be in ballot paper, told you how he will generate money for the state without putting the state into debt. He will struggle to pay the one we hold before, because we did not really hold those people who stole our property, who like the one who sell oil as meat factory just to gain himself. And why some people who said they are educated are telling me that it was followed by the law, that they have sealed it. See nonsense. When people believe on another man brainwashing, then they lose their rights and call it education. My dear, these people that you say you are seeing, they only came here once. All of them came here once. So don't tell us you are seeing them. All of them came here once and you tabby them once. So all the same rope tie all of them. If anyone have come here twice, then tell us. Then before you can say you see this one, you did not see the other one. So then let me talk to Nigerians. My fellow Africa who live in the area called Nigeria. You see, when people are too weak, for those ones that are strong, we use them, the weak one, as slave. That is what we are in the hands of our own so-called brothers and sisters who think they are in the helm of affair. Look at the way Wike is shouting, that they know there is poverty in the land. They know that Nigeria are hungry. Then who asked them to buy Nigeria food? Did Nigeria cut hand and cut leg? Can Nigeria make their own food? The money that they said they want to go and buy food, where are they buying the food from? Nigeria can farm by themselves. They can make all food. Let these people use that money to buy tractors and bring for Nigerians. Bring tractors so that Nigeria will not be using hoe and this, so that they can use machine to make farm for themselves. Then charge all the securities to do their job because they are paid to do the job. You don't need to be allocating money for them to do the job. because they are paid to do their job. When anybody do not do his job, you should not be paid. And for the unfortunate Akpabio to say that there is no amount of blasphemy or threat that will make them not to, it is because they say that Nigerians are weak. Can you try that in Kenya? Can you try that in Mali? Can you try that in Senegal? No. But you can say to Nigeria anyhow, because you know that when you shoot no cat, boo, all of them will run home. If not, you will have not make such a reference in your mouth at all. But what are we going to say, or what will we do? Because you know that if they gather, you throw no cat, everybody will be afraid. Can they try that in Sri Lanka? No. Nigeria are suffering. You are buying yachts, you are buying, you are building a house of 15 billion. You said you must. There's not a man. That is the suffering of Nigeria. You doesn't care. They should let them go to hell as far as you enter heaven. So you don't care about them. So it is unfortunate that those people will still clap hand along with you. My brothers and sisters, I don't believe on ethnicity or whatever you people talk. It is the brain of Nigeria who believe on religion that are destroying themselves, who believe that the spirit will come and provide those things they're supposed to ask with their hand, they're supposed to use their hand to do, which they believe on, who take their pastor as their creator, or their bishop, or whatever they call themselves as their creator. Then those one will tell you, just leave the things for God. Where did you see God? Is there anyone who have saw God? Then that you will leave the things for him to come and do for you? They depends on those who travel. If the people who travel did not work with their hand, they will not be paid. If they did not work with their hand, Allah will drag them out of their houses. So the white people doesn't play with your time. You don't use it to believe on spirit. They believe on physical. If you did not want physical, you will not eat. There is nothing for you. So Nigerians, if you know that you need a better life, ask Akpabio never to buy that whatever you want to buy, never to try it, and tell Nigeria, tell the president you don't need their food. You can make food for yourself. Let him bring the mechanism that will enable you to make fun for yourself. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Odoa. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. I would like this to get to everybody on time so that before we can do the final submission. But meanwhile, let's go to Oga Chris. Oga Chris, thanks for your time with us today. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ninjawatch. Chief Ninjawatch. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody on the panel and on the comment section. Happy weekend to you all, Mommy Diaspora, and good evening to you. Thank you, Mommy. I remember last week I was wishing you a happy weekend, and here we are, another weekend again. And the people on the panel with me, and good evening to you all. I greet you especially, and everybody listening to us from all over the world. Good evening to you all. I think it's in place to quickly make this unreserved apology before I can say anything pertaining the events that happened yesterday. I'm sorry that I giggled during the presentation of one of our panelists here, but the explanation is just that, I wanted to intervene. So when I unlocked my mic, I was still laughing when I wanted to intervene. But I realized that this panelist was giving just 2 minutes. So in that instant, and I was giving 2 minutes also. So I told myself it wasn't fair to interject. So I quickly put off my mic. But unfortunately, the giggling has already come on air. But this explanation does not in any way reduce the unreserved apology have made out, but I just feel that I owe it as an apology to everybody. So having said that, let's move to the politics of the day. And you see, concerning the northern and western and power we keep talking about, I think Mr. Magnus Oraka has also reiterated what some of us has been saying here, that as long as we continue to live the way we are living now, I don't think we are ready for the future. I don't really think so, because the way this country is structured, it is structured to benefit some people, some specific people in the north and some specific people in the south. And as long as these people they keep getting what they want to get, it means Nigeria is working for them. And that is why on the WhatsApp group, I used to comment somebody like Tony Africa, although I can take exception to some of the things he says. But on the issue of the division, the deep-seated division in Nigeria and the northern agenda in Nigeria, I always comment him, because exactly what he is advocating for, that Mr. Magnus Raka also talked about. And talking about Kenya, yeah, Tony Africa also referred to Kenya. You know, the point we were trying to make about Kenya the other day is that Kenya, they have many things that unite them. So if we talk about revolution in Kenya, it's quite different from revolution in Nigeria. For example, the Kenyans, they have Swahili. That is a common language that all of them speak in Kenya. But we don't have that here in Nigeria, apart from our English. And again, the recall process in Kenya is very straightforward. Now, the people, they have told the president to activate the recalling of the people in their House of Assembly. And what that means is that if the president is told to do that and he refuses to, automatically the president will be facing impeachment charges. And that does not happen in Nigeria. The recall process in Nigeria is so gagged to the extent that the people, they cannot do anything. As for Wike, you see, when we talk about governance, that we refuse to give government half pass mark. We refuse to single out some areas they have done well. We look at the government in total, because Wike was right. If we want to follow the argument that as some government, they have tried in some areas, it means Wike is right, because the government of Nigeria, like I've been saying, they have tried in some areas. If we have to be truthful to ourselves, they've tried in some areas, but is that hard to judge a government? No. We look at everything in complete whole, in whole. That is why we keep saying that even though Obaseki and the administrations that have come, that have ruled Nigeria, even though they have tried, but they have all failed. We cannot focus, you can't judge with the few. If you are judging, you use the whole, the larger percentage to judge the few. So I cannot focus on the little things that the governments they have done the years over, and I'll use that to judge them. That is why we keep saying that they have failed. That's not to say we are not recognizing that they have done something. They have. But if we focus on the little things, it means we'll be missing the big picture. And the big picture is that this government, they are not doing well, and they ought to be held accountable. So based on that, for me, the governments that we've had, successive governments in Nigeria, they have all failed us. Because if they have actually done something, why is Nigeria still the way it is? Then coming to Barrister Olumide Akpata, I think Olumide Akpata's achievement is not something that can even be debatable. For him to have succeeded to become the chairman of the NBA, I think he has even achieved more than the people that have been elected as president. Let me say, arguably, than the people that have been elected as president and governors. The reason being that the people that voted for Olumide Akpata, these are enlightened people. They know what they were doing. They were not people that don't even understand what campaign promises are, compared to governorship, presidential election, where people are just cajoled to vote, elections are rigged. But Olumide Akpata won in a clean and clear, fair election. He defeated two senior advocates of Nigeria, Ajibade Babajide and I think Adesina Julius here. He defeated both of them, and Olumide Akpata garnered like 9,000 votes. And the two senior advocates of Nigeria, the votes of both of them put together was just like 8,000. It means 18,000 people took part in that vote. And Olumide Akpata scored more than half of the votes that were casted in the NBA for somebody that is not a senior advocate of Nigeria. What that means is that he is a mobilizer. And people, that is not a mean feat. It is not something that should be taken for granted. And also, when he became the chairman of the NBA, when we talk about things like leaving 1.5 billion, it's just to give the big picture. Because the other things Olumide Akpata did, apart from just leaving the 1.5 billion, is that the 1.5 billion is just the aftermath of what is spent for the NBA. And what are the things he did? When he got to the NBA, he destroyed the structure. That structure of criminality that His Excellency Peter Obi was talking about. He destroyed the structure in the NBA in the sense that when he got there, he instituted electoral reforms. And electoral reforms and so what? Now I'll tell you what, when he got there, because of the reforms Olumide put in place in the NBA, remember his own vote, his own election, about 18,000 people took part in that election. But when he was conducting the election, after he was leaving when he was leaving the office, 32,000 Nigerian lawyers took part in that election because they clearly saw that this man has instituted reforms. Because when people come out to vote in mass, it means they believe in the system. Imagine from 18,000 to 32,000. That is not a mean feat. That is not a mean feat. And somebody that did that should be given credit. Talking about the funds that he left with the NBA, you see, when we say that, when we keep saying Olumide is going to govern with empathy, we don't just say it like that. Imagine he did that with the NBA. For example, when he became the president, he made sure that every member of the NBA, they became plugged to the National Health Insurance Scheme. What it means that lawyers, they can literally access health care, not just only at their local level, but at the National Health Insurance Scheme, which means at the NHS level across all the states, wherever you are domiciled, you can benefit from that health scheme. There was also another accidental coverage. Apart from that health scheme, if anything happens to any lawyer, that lawyer is entitled to about $1 million or over $1 million naira, despite what he's going to get, despite the treatment they are going to give to that lawyer. And bereavement, lawyers that have lost, lawyers that they have lost, if somebody passes on, the people he left behind are supposed to benefit from something. Do you know that before Olumide Akpata came to power, they have over 210 of those people hanging? When this man came, he cleared all those debts. And we are talking about millions, hundreds of millions of naira. So when we say 1.5 billion, after he spent all those amounts, he still had 1.5 billion naira remaining after he has done all those. So for somebody that has done that, I think it is a bit preposterous to say that that person has not done well, or that person does not have that governance or corporate sagacity to move a state like Edo State ahead. For example, if you take the association, the body that he governed, these are people that ordinarily could be able to take care of themselves. But Olumide Akpata didn't give a damn. He just wanted to show what corporate and social responsibility is all about. And that was why he governed those people with empathy. Like he said, if he can do that at the level of those professionals, what is he going to do to the downtrodden people that littered the streets of Benin City? He's going to do more. I go back to the national level again. Now there's this common sexual abuses amongst lawyers. Do you know by Olumide Akpata, he puts a total stop to that devilish activities. He ensured that anything that has to do with that is summarily dealt with. This he did quietly. And after his tenure, for the first time, that the lawyers, they all overwhelmingly agreed that this man has done well. Now, for somebody that has come from nowhere, like the background or like his background not being a son, to have come to dismantle a structure that has been existing for 30 years, I think that man deserves some accolades. He deserves some accolades, not just because of that political tsunami that he orchestrated within the NBA, but because of the legacy that he left behind. It is when people believed in election, that is when people take part in election. Take, for example, in Nigeria, we are over 220 million and still counting. How many people took part in our election? How many people? Just less than 20 or 25 million people thereabouts. And now this is a man that came to a system. He so reformed the system. He so made the process of electioneering so transparent that he garnered 15,000 new lawyers to vote during the election. These are no mean feat. We should give this man the credit he so deserves. Look, the only option we have are the three axes of evil. Madam Orange, please let me add one. You always call it two axes of evil. please allow me to add one. The third axis of evil are the other people, other politicians that are supporting the two political parties. The bell has gone off. Thank you, Mr. Nanjawo, for the opportunity. And thank you, Nigerians, for listening.
All right. Oga Chris, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. That was a wonderful submission. Oga Jonathan, can you just pause for now? People day here now. If you reach your second round, you bullet point it now.
I tell you that I posted an article on the private chat and also on your WhatsApp with respect to the issue that is on the table.
Yes, I know, but I don't want to really be dragged into this. You see, I like the debate you guys are having, but I don't want to be part of it. You understand? You know, the article you put on the screen or what? You want me to put it on the screen? Mr. Jonathan, you're not talking anymore. I'm asking you a question.
Mr. Elvis, I'm talking. I said put it, oh, sorry, I put it on the screen.
Okay, it's on the screen right now. What is it all about?
Yeah, it's all about the fact that just as this man, they are propping up, just as his emergence as Labour Party candidate was surrounded with controversy and issue, the same way his emergence as the NBA chairman, they are all propping up.
But this article is saying the fact now that
no, I'm not saying. I'm just for me. I put out a section of it to buttress my position.
Hold on, please.
No, you go to the last. You go to the last sentence.
This article, sir. Yeah. This article is saying 100% fact for the good work and everything about Lumide, right?
Yeah. No, you need to read it in itself. You don't need to record. There is no time. The last paragraph is said. When you read the last paragraph.
No, you read it. Read it then. Let's know what you're saying.
Okay. Let me use my own this thing to read it.
It's on the screen now. Can't you see from there?
Yeah, it's saying that there is no doubt that the ongoing NBA election lacks all features of credibility and transparency. No doubt. It lacks all features of credibility. Anything concerning this man, when it comes to when anything is going, it will be surrounded with controversy. The same way the Labour Party just pop up from nowhere, emerge as Labour Party candidate, and people are talking. They are mentioning these issues, and some people they just want to sweep it under the. It's not going to happen. We will say the truth. These are lawyers.
Okay.
These are lawyers.
Okay.
Anyway,
thank you. All right, thank you. Give us a mandate. Thank you. Let me move on, please.
Mr. Elvis.
Hold on now. Give us a mandate. Oh God. Give us a mandate, please. Sometimes when people give you instruction, just follow it now. This is becoming something else. Stop. You just stop. Go ahead, moderator.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, thank you. I'll be going to a meeting.
When this man do one, you don't talk now.
Hi. I'll be going into a meeting now, so I'll probably have to step out and probably come maybe in an hour's time if you guys are still here too. And then talking about what Mr. Jonathan was saying, I know what he was saying. Do you know why? Because there was some tribal issue with the Yoruba cliques of the NBA. We know that story, Mr. Jonathan. So maybe we all need to go study what really happened and why that thing was put out there with some controversy, because there's a group in the NBA, the Yoruba lawyers. There's a Yoruba name that they call them, and most of them were very shocked that this man from Edo State, who is not even a son, how was he able to become NBA president with the votes? So those people, and that is the issue that they're even still having with the current NBA. So these are internal issues. It's got nothing to do with how Olumide Akpata was voted in. Let's get the facts right, sir.
I agree with you,
Thank you.
I agree with you, Madam.
Thank you,
Mr. Jonathan.
I have to leave now. I hope to be back soon. Thank you very much.
Reply, please. You cannot reply. Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can't reply. If I'm giving finance on which you can. We cannot be having back and front with just 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. Can I come in, Mr. Najawa, sir?
Yes, I wanted to call you now, Mr. Alex. It's good to have you on the show. Please talk to us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let me quickly talk because my network has been bad. So it's been so from days now, weeks. I've been having this back and forth with my network provider. So yeah, we're still on it. Najawa, thank you. I thank my fellow panelists. I thank everybody who love freedom and who sincerely care for the poor people. Sorry about my voice. It's been some back and forth in some offices. So it's been sorted out, but I lost my voice a little bit. Yeah. For me, I just want to say that I'm amazed how people are afraid of change. People are afraid of the challenge of the status quo ante bellum. So I dare to say the APC is a very good government. You cannot support PDP at the state level and you are criticizing the APC at the federal level. I say capital redeterminant out of that. The APC is a fantastic party. They are doing well. The government of the APC is the best government we've ever had. So we should all swallow it and continue to wallow in our sycophancy, most of us. So since we all want to be sycophants, I will join the bandwagon to let you know that APC is very lovely. APC is the best. They should borrow more money. They should play the country in a more disastrous economic activities. They should continue whatever they are doing because we are not ready, to be honest with ourselves. We will join the brother that normally call from somewhere, Chimeze. This one is for him and those and his likes with due respect. You cannot support a PDP in another state and you come and speak against APC. Come on now. For me, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't take that. So since we all want to be sycophants, we all want to be hypocrites, let me join you guys to be more hypocritical. Because I don't see the logic behind you telling me vote PDP in Edo State or in Ebonyi State, but APC is a bad government at the federal level. I don't get it. If somebody can help me understand that, I will be very grateful. As far as I'm concerned, APC is nice. We all should help them to win 2027, and in 2031 they should hand over to PDP. Atiku Abubakar to realize his life ambition. Whether Nigerians live or buy or suffer is not important. So APC should be given that round of applause. We should support them. They are doing well. They are doing well. Since the rescue party has become a victim because of one man's sin, among Jesus' disciples, one man was a rotten egg. So if Abude is misbehaving, the whole party is not rotten. Anybody who comes from that same process that produced Mr. Peter Obi is not rotten. Mr. Peter Obi was produced by the same Abude that has become a corrupt man, which I know. I was among the first people to call for Abude to be checkmated on this platform. When I raised that alarm, Mr. Najawash, my dear brother, shocked me and said, "Hey, Mr. Alex, it's too early. You can't say he does not have charisma. You can't say it's this and that," which I totally understood. But later on, my brother now told me, Mr. Alex, say, I'm seeing what you saw. So, and I was the first to call on the Labour Party senators and rep members that they should be recalled. I don't support evil. But when there is a party challenging the status quo, we should not use one man's sin to rob everybody or to rob another candidate. Since we all want to be sycophants or hypocrites, let us continue. No need supporting PDP in state level and criticizing APC at the federal level. That is hypocrisy at the zenith level, at the apogee level. So I will join you to tell you, Tinubu is the best thing to have happened to Nigeria politics. Tinubu governments, Buhari governments, they are fantastic. We should leave them alone. In fact, their names should be written in gold in Nigerian history. We should, anywhere we see them, we should clap for them, take pictures with them, love them, show them love. Because we want to be sycophants. We want to be liars, pretenders. We want to be sheep in the afternoon and wolves at night. So I just sit down as I started thinking. It's happening in those states. People we all fought for to recover their lands. People we gave justice. When the government of the PDP in Edo State folded their hands to watch their citizens being slaughtered without any press conference to address it, apart from when Showore brother was killed. by the same herdsmen issue. When other governors were fighting back, like Akpabio, may so rest in peace. Benue State Governor Tom, the now corrupted Wike of Rivers State, challenging the Buhari killing spray, that the Amnesty International cried out that under Buhari we lost 1,165,000 souls. La Mohammed came out and said it's just 65,000. That the International Amnesty International had no right to interfere in Nigerian politics. When we talk, some of us speak as experts and specialists and historians. We are not stupid. So when you have decided to be a sycophant, you decided to be, you have your personal vendetta about a party who challenged the status quo. Not Peter Obi is not a victim. He's not a victim of the change he wanted to give you. Instead of challenging the wicked system, corrupting everybody, who do you think is responsible for the crisis in the Labour Party? I challenge you to use your head. Who do you think is responsible? Is it my father? Is it my mother? Who do you think is responsible for the broken unity in the Labour Party? I'm not supporting them, but let us be reasonable sometimes. If you hate Agbata as a person, like you normally tell me about Obaseki, find your way to sort your issues with him. But Labour Party, I want to thank Labour Party people, the obedient movement, who challenged the status quo, who shook the foundations of Nigerian politics, beating them in Lagos, beating them in Benin, beating them in Abuja, beating them in Nasarawa, beating them in Rivers. They had to resort to switching off of beavers. Deciding glitches. Till today, the glitches has not been rectified. So for me, if you want to blame the Labour Party because of issues, I will tell you APC is the best government ever. Stop. Now you've forgotten the evil the PDP has done to Edo people. Should I count them for you? As we speak right now, local government was shut down in Edo State for 4 years by this same party and their imperial governor. As we speak, the same governor indirectly or directly supervised the killing of his own people and without saying a word because he allegedly collected Ruga money. As we speak, a state house assembly was run with 11 members instead of 24. As we speak, brothers and sisters, 1,300 buildings were demolished because the area were perceived allegedly as political enemies and they branded them being building on government lands. As we speak, our royal house is in court. With who we don't know, but allegations are saying is from the government circle because of the returned looted artifact of Invasion 1897, where the Oba of Benin's palace were looted with 14 sheep after that war took place between the present NATO forces and the ancient Benin Kingdom, a great empire. Now they are returning these things across the globe. And a sitting governor who's supposed to be a facilitator as a good citizen of the soil is allegedly sponsoring chiefs to rebel and fight the palace, something that is the taboo in our land. So for me, please, let's not be sycophants. Let's not be over enthusiastic. As we speak, Edo State is still submerged under a PDP party. Whenever it rains, it's flooded. You don't discuss about the failures of the present government, Mr. Jonathan. You don't talk about the party producing Aswen Igodalo, how decayed, how rotten, how murderous they've been in this state. You forget about that one. You go after a man, I don't know where you met him before. I am really disappointed at your analysis these days. If you have issue with him, settle with him. Settle with him. Leave the obedient and the Labour Party alone. No party that does not have issues. Mr. Jawas, thank you so much. If you support APC or PDP at the state level, let us also support APC at national level. Our currency should go to 10,000 naira. Our women will be raped forever, and nobody should come here and tell me, Mr. Alex, don't say this again. So I want to let you know, not everybody is a sycophant. If you want to be like that, I can be like that too. Lumide Akpata all the way. Labour Party in Edo State.
Yes.
Not the PDP. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate it. Hold on. Don't worry, Mr. Jonathan. You have enough time to respond to all of them. You will respond to all of them, Mr. Jonathan. Don't worry. The last person, let's be fair.
Can you give me a minute, please?
No. You don't have a minute. Nobody have a minute. Mr. J. Olisa, you are the last person on the panel. I'd like you to talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. 8 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate
It's good
everyone
to have you on
today.
the show today. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for
you know, I'm off and on work and all that stuff. So, but I do listen a lot. So, thank you very much for allowing me in today, and thanks to everybody on the panel. I greet you all. I greet your mom, mommy diaspora. May God bless you and bless Mr. Elvis for the good work that you're doing. I really appreciate it. I always enjoy listening, even when I don't join. I just enjoy listening to everybody on this panel, and yeah, it's always a pleasure. So I got a couple of things to just talk about. Briefly, the one that has to do with Wiki. When I saw the video that you played, what was going through my mind was, you know, this was a guy that called the APC a cancer party, and now he's become the he's become the cancer in the party itself. And there's a saying where you don't defecate where you eat. So it's obvious that Mr. Wike there has a lot to eat in the APC, in the ruling party. So he's not going to say anything terrible about them, even though he said a lot about them in the past. So I leave that at that, to be honest with you. My main thing is when I came in, my brother in Canada, I greet you. I really respect you. I respect your analysis. I respect your tenacity, your firmness, and all of that. But one thing I need to advise, and you don't have to take my advice, is that you need to understand one thing, that we all learn each and every day. And I learn a lot from you, but there are times when I just think that you talk as if you are the ultimate authority on facts, and that can send a bad signal to even people who respect you. Um, when I heard about all the interjection back and forth, you don't seem to like the interjection of people, but yet you do the same thing. So what you can't take, don't give. That's my advice. Um, Basically, with the Edo thing, I mean, I heard all those stuff about Olumide Akpata that my brother said, and I started thinking. I started thinking back at the interviews, the post-analysis interviews for Akpata and Aswe. And there's one, you know, I mean, you can address this later, Mr. My Canadian brother. I don't want to mention name. I don't want to get into trouble. Um, the post analysis, there was some things that you commented that many of those two other people never mentioned who they will work with, who they will appoint to work with them, and that was where you drew the line about them and all that. But then when Paul came, you basically ignored to ask him the same question: who are those that he will appoint to work with him? And it's one thing to play politics. One thing I see about Nigerian situation right now is that the ruling people are, they are so good at planting divisions amongst us. We all want the best for Nigeria, but if we come on a platform like this and we're shouting at each other and talking over each other, claiming my position is the best or whatever, we're even divided, and these people see it and they feed on that. They feed on that division. We're just basically enhancing their playbook of divide and conquer. I mean, they've used poverty as a weapon to keep people down, and there was a story I read about the governor of Jigawa. I think it's Jigawa or something like that. That was saying that the Nigerians are too poor to revolt. that they've kept Nigerians so poor that they can't revolt. Is that is referring to the vulcanizer, the woman selling gari by the road and all that? Would that are those the people that will revolt? So they've weaponized poverty to the point where they feel comfortable to say things like that. So let's not try to be the ultimate authority on facts, because everybody has their own opinions, and their opinions may or may not be fact. We just have to have an open mind to digest everything. And Olumide Akpata, whom I support, okay, whom I support, and I've dabbled into the law profession. Before I came to Canada, I actually was in my first year law school at the Umeomana Law School in Uyo back in those days, and it became part of the law faculty in University of Calabar. So and I've always kept on with the law. I read a lot of the Constitution of Nigeria. I enjoy dealing in law, to be honest with you, even though I'm a real estate agent, which in a sense I have to, really understand the law as well. So the point I'm trying to make is that Olumide Akpata achieved things that no other people in his profession achieved. And he rose to clean house in the NBA. He left money when he was living. And yeah, there may have been some crookedness during the election of the guy. That doesn't mean that he's involved. There were, I read about that, and it was something to do with tribal and all that kind of stuff. It's got nothing to do with the man. We know that the Labour Party is rotten, with a rotten leader. But there are still people there. If I'm not mistaken, the Abia State governor has not said he's no longer a Labour Party member. He's just there doing his job, doing what the people elected him to do. Even though the Labour Party, as some have said, is rotten to the core, the man is doing what he needs to do. In real estate here, there's something that we always say. It's, we have a company called Remax. I'm sure my brother would know about that. And their symbol is that floating balloon. And there's always something that says balloon doesn't sell real estate. It's the individual. The company that I work for is where I just park my license. I use them as a platform to do my business. But it is me that stands in front of the people to do the business. It is me that has to get the trust of the people. It's not the company, it's me as an individual. So, and that's what we have to do. Take the individual, leave the party out of it. Leave the party, take the individual, scrutinize the individual, and see what the antecedents are, and make a good selection in that process. And to say that Olumide didn't discuss policies, I didn't hear Paul, what is his last name, the YPP candidate, I didn't hear him discuss policy either. I didn't hear him talk about how he was going to deal with the $500 billion billion naira debt that Edo had. I didn't hear all that. So I would say to my brother, if you think, and you said something in your submission, that Olumide will be running to Abuja for money, just give me 30 seconds here. He will be running to Abuja for money. Well, if you think Paul will not do the same, my brother, I have a bridge to sell you in no man's land. Okay? They will all do the same. They will all run to Abuja. So thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and I appreciate the time. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Jeolis. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for your time with us today. It's good to have you on the show. God bless you, sir. All right. Everybody on the panel have given their submission today. Every one of you that wanted to say something earlier on, this is the opportunity for you to use your 4 minutes to say that. All this make I talk for 1 minute, make I talk and cheating. You cannot come here and be cheating. People like you was about their Black Panther. You collect at the end for add up your 1 minute together, you end up talking for 25 or 30 minutes. No, they can't they cheat me for a year. Okay. Use your 4 minutes now, final submission. Choose to talk about whatever you want to talk about. For those of you listening to us, all our spectators, God bless you all. Appreciate every one of you. I'm just going to pick this call so that we can have our final submission. Thank you, sir, for calling back. You have only 1 minute. Please talk to us. 1 minute.
Yeah, Mr. Najawosh.
Yes, sir.
Sir, now you make me follow this Edo State election.
Yeah.
You say you follow us do for the presidential election. Make everybody come join for this Edo election. See the kind of people where we get for the senators. This ones are honorable, we go call them, and horrible, we go to call them. Instead of them to make decision of the people, we there outside here, Mr. Davis, now. They see as a law they go now. They see people where they for house, where they fear for people, where they represent. That's why I know they fear. But as they fear, why you carry security full body? I say the open eye for that, so they're supposed to go out without security. Now, we know say he be mad. That one pass. But I tell you something. The big masquerade, only with that butter, not son of the soil. If you can have the proper election,
thank you, sir.
Have a good machine, I like the chairman.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, sir.
One contact for governor, so now somebody tell, now call them, call and make a call to school.
Okay.
I can jump in.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now only 1 minute. Only 1 minute I give, sir.
1 minute. Okay, so let me then if they get proper election, the guy go win the state. When they talk that.
Okay, sir. Time to sleep. I better go to bed. Go to bed. Thank you, sir. All right, let me call on. We have Madam Origin. You are calling back again, please. You have 1 minute. Go straight to the point, ma'am.
I'm going straight to the point. Please, Mr. Nigeria, can I explain something? Give me 1.5. I'm begging.
Okay, go ahead now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I am here to plead. I know everyone is talking about their member for this election coming in Edo. Like I said, I'm representing the Edo people, the people that are going to suffer when everything, anything goes wrong. So I am begging whoever, because I'm talking about the area of parties. Party, we cannot diverge from the party. The two axes of evil and all the rest that is surrounding them are the problems we are having. And I beg anyone, because Mr. Niger, what I can't stop thanking you and praying for you. What you did is what Nigeria is a nation traveling in one way in the wrong direction. Even as I'm talking to you, I'm not making sense. Because so long as once you start talking about politics in Nigeria, you will not make sense, because everything is nonsense until we dismantle this quagmire. But meanwhile, what I'm saying, you remember Mr. Oshin Toku said, when he was saying that on arrival, I saw the pain in his heart and on his face. He said he wished that there is an independent, where people can run as independent. But in Nigeria, it is not given. Mr. Obi is in LP, and he has not left. And we are trying to see how we can even save as many as possible. So anybody that is going to talk about their candidate, I am begging you, because it is important. If you are verifying LP, please make sure you come with your facts about YPP.
Thank you.
Tell us who is the chairman of. Please, one half second. You must tell us who is the chairman of YPP, who is the secretary of YPP, and how
Okay.
he won all his election in YPP.
Madam Origin.
If it is after, you must tell us how
Madam
many
Origin.
divisions they have, so that you'll be able to
Madam
now,
Origin.
when you're vilifying LP, you now stand
Madam
with
Origin.
back.
Time to go and sleep. Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Ogashimizi, you are calling back again. Good evening to you, sir. You have 1 minute. 1 minute.
Once again, thank you so much. Yeah. See, my brother Alex, you speak your mind, I speak my own mind. Leave me, let me day my day, and I will leave you so you can day your day. Let me ask you a question. Is it not the same politicians, the same people we are fighting everywhere? Okay, all of us went to P2B on 2023. So now all the whole thing we are saying Apure. Now we see it on Apure again, the corruption. So they want me to still be with Labour Party or stay with Antastis talking about Labour Party? No, until they change that man, then we can come. I can say yes. I will come back to the Labour Party and they start, any.
All right. Thank you.
Person and see whether that person is good or not.
Thank you. Good night, sir. Thank you very much. Go to bed. Oga Efe. Okay, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. You have 1 minute.
Okay, may I rush out the earth? Good evening. May God bless you, my brother. I already praise you. I don't believe you. I'll tell you. So let me go straight.
Thank you, my brother.
The point is here, Mr. Alex. Bros, we know, say, man, you the APC man. You know, people change. I don't say you go come, you go debunk it, you go, I know, you get panic, they hear me. You be strong APC man. Since when Labour don't say give you tickets, because you want to be one of the, you want to be like governor or councillor, I don't know the office where you be back for. But since when Labour say, when they say give you, they just put you for one side. You na APC strong APC. My brother, I want to promise you today. Now, Mr. Aswen, he will die. The man will happy. Aswen promise us, say, he go please those state well. I guess I will leave. Road not there, those state now.
All right.
Anyway, I cannot say Obaseki no even try.
Go and sleep, my friend. Oga Efe, time don't reach to go to bed. Go and sleep. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Ben. Thank you very much for calling in, Mr. Ben. Talk to us. You have 1 minute, sir.
Good evening. I'll just be very quick. I don't understand how that all of them they say Aswe when the other man whether it be the Obaseki, maybe the governor of the same party where this man they contest for. All the videos we will see the past few days of erosion of bad roads and everything. One I still feel say PDP be the right party for that state, for our states. What you have point to see Obaseki do with the very monumental for the progress of that state. Making I not go make mistake, making I even try another party. Try another party. You either try YPP or try Labour Party. Try somebody else. Must it always be PDP and APC? These people they don't bastardize the country. They don't bastardize states. Why do I still want them to come back again? Well, now they shine on our eyes. Now they shine on our eyes. I don't people are beg go make them shine on our eyes or else. You go rest for that town or you go rest for now. I don't talk my own besides. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bear. All right. I guess everybody have called. I appreciate every one of you. So let's have our final submission right now. Let me come to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, you have 4 minutes. Please, everybody, once you reach your 4 minutes, if I say stop, you don't stop, I'll put you.
Yeah. Mr. Elvis, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Please time me. Let me use my exact 4 minutes. Thank you. You see, thank God for today. Let me respond to Mr. Alex. First, I am supporting Mr. Paul Okugboa of the YPP, the Young Progressive Party of Nigeria. period. So get that straight. Second, you and I, Mr. Alex, don't have to agree on all issues at all times. So get that also. We don't have to. Thirdly, your inference, you make an inference to sycophancy. I don't understand who you are referring to. If you want to be a sycophant, you can. You have the right to be a sycophant. I am not. So speak for yourself in this regard. And to Mr. My brother, Olisa J, I don't interject. You are flat out wrong on that. So you can go back and check when my name is not mentioned. I have the right of rebuttal when you mention my name. So that is straight. That's a straightforward process or procedure. 2, Mr. Olisa, I did ask every candidate that was brought to this platform who they will work with if elected, or even during this campaign, they should mention it. Each and every one of them. So you are flat out wrong. Perhaps you did not listen. Without exception, it was only Mr. Paul Okugbowa who was bold enough to mention the people he had worked with in the past and is proud to work with them. And he mentioned their names. Go back and see the video. It was only Mr. Paul Okugbowa alone on this platform who stated clearly what he will do with respect to agriculture, education. On agriculture, he stated clearly, in clear terms, how he will leverage the massive agricultural produce that Edo State is blessed with in the international market. How he will set up agricultural hubs in the diaspora so that all the agricultural produce, farmers from Edo State can send their produce down there. They earn foreign currency and they can bring it back to Edo State. He stated clearly how we generate massive revenue through the Women's Strategic Policy Project. They call it blood money, but I call it the Women's Strategic Policy. It's as simple as ABC. That project will generate, that close your eyes, it will generate billions. You don't need to be a rocket science to know that. He stated it clearly. His terms on what he will do on each and every policy matter. And I said it earlier today. I'm waiting for everyone. I've heard everybody have talked and talked. I've never heard them once say one thing about their candidate. What he will do in agriculture, in education, how he will deal with the massive debt. I was the only one, because when you talk about facts, I face facts. And I'm not afraid to criticize when I see it. Does not matter whether I'm supporting you or not. I was the only one who criticized Paul Okugbowa on the fact that he was not clear enough. He gave an incomplete response to the exact number of Edo State debt. He was not clear on that number. He was rambling. I called him out. I was the only one. Can you call your candidate out for the sake of the people of Edo State at this point in time? I'm not a sycophant. And I don't romance politicians. I say it the way I bring it. So those are the points. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, I'd like to quickly move on to Mr. Oduwa. The way it is on the table, nobody should ask me now, me or my turn. Now, the way you're to the table, I call on right now. Mr. Oduwa, now, God, Chris, now can be number 3, which he does supposed to be number 9, so he can't be for table right now. Then I'll come to Mr. F. Emmanuel. So, Mr. Oduwa, talk to us. You have 4 minutes.
Thank you. So, before my minute run over, let me quick adjust and modernize and put everything in place. So, my mama, the reason that YPP or AFGA or the other parties tell me how they get their power, how they could not come on board, because those parties did not take themselves to court. They could not say the other one manipulate and manipulators to get positions. So we don't need their names. We don't need how they get to the office, because except if those parties cry out, then we will help them to cry. So that is for that. Then for those who said the don't judge another person because of another person's sin, you are very correct. When it comes to what benefit me is good. When it comes to it did not benefit me, it's evil. So this is what we are seeing, that when Labour Party have crisis and the person that is there is perfect, so people should not judge the crisis to the person that is inside. Then when the PDP have crisis and the person there is perfect, no, you need to judge the PDP with the person inside. When the APC, the person there might be mukumuku, then and the party is gaga, then you can join them together. My brother, what an hypocrisy! What a lucubrious way! Please, now Edo people, choose whoever you will, but I pray that God should touch their hearts, because Wike was practicing, and one of our brother here, we are gingering Wike to be the president, but today you can see who is weak, who is really wicked. So don't compare Obaseki with Ighodalo. Don't compare APC with whatever they call Abakomiza. Don't compare Labour Party with Britain, and don't compare any party with it, because all the party, they are the same, but individual determine what he will do in his brain. Alex Otti is working, it's not because Labour Party. Alex Otti started before he even become PDP, before he was thrown out to become a Labour Party. So it is not Labour Party that make him to work. Who he is what make him to work. So all these people, the only person I really know who he is Owokan Paul Okunbowa, because he demonstrated it, practicalized it, and not only theory or adjective. But those people who are graduated of graduate and graduate this, they are just of theory and objective. The practical is not in them. They could not demonstrate the practical for me. So practical is what produce a vehicle. Practical is what build a house. Practical is what make tar road. Practical is what will take erosion out of the street. It is not theory or objective. So, Mr. Najawash, thank you.
Mr. Odoa, thank you, sir. And God bless you for keeping to your time and for running up on time. God bless you. Guys, we are still here. Help us to press on the like button. Let our voices go far. I'd like to call on Oga Chris right now. Oga Chris, is you then before Oga F. Emmanuel. Please prepare yourself. Get close to your mic in case it gets to your turn. Oga Chris, you have 4 minutes. Final submission. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Chief. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to talk a second time. Well, I think we have the issues, like I always say, we know the issues that are bedeviling Edo State. We know it's the issue of development, underdevelopment. We have economic problem, insecurity, total disregard for the rule of law, total jettisoning of the traditional institution of the state, which Edo State is known for, total disrespect for the feelings and the way of life of the people of Edo State. And concerning Barrister Olumide Agbata, he is the solution to all these problems. And we don't just say all this because we want to say these things, you know. Like I keep saying, anything you throw at Olumide Agbata, you can see there is always a reason. Like the controversy that brought him to power. I think I need to address that. You see, what people don't understand is that Olumide Agbata did not create that controversy. He was not the one that created it. The people that created the controversy was Babajide Ajibade and the other man, Julius Man, because those people, they were from the Yoruba extraction, and they saw Olumide Agbata, somebody from Edo State, you know, contesting in that position. So that was what led to that controversy, to the extent and that the Yoruba group, they were almost threatening to create a breakaway faction. Now, if Olumide is now embroidered in that kind of disunity and disharmony, I think we shouldn't hold him accountable for that. But rather, when this man got to power, he used that as an advantage, and he addressed that. Those were part of the structural challenges that he dismantled when he got to power. I think Jay Olisa talked about that structural challenges, because what he did essentially was to make sure that the Nigerian Bar Association become a unified entity. And those are the kind of things we need politicians to do. Those are the kind of things that are lacking in the politics of the people of Nigeria in every state of the federation. What do? We've all agreed that the politicians, they fester on this division to keep the people divided so that they can keep making away with their common patrimony. But rather, Barrister Olumide Akpata saw this kind of ethnic division, but he rather united everybody together. And like I said before, this made him he so did it to the extent that the number of people that voted in the next election became 34,000 people with a 15,000 increment. So if the people were not satisfied, if there was so much controversy, people would not have participated in that election. Rather, I use that controversy to show that he's capable of uniting the people, which is the tool, that tool of division. That's the tool that the politicians have been doing. If he can do it at the NBA, he can do it in Edo State. And moreover, he also divulged power when he was the chairman of the NBA. He divulged power. He created local zones of the NBA in each and every state of the federation so that people can administer, have their own jurisdiction. And this is one thing the politicians we have in the nation, they fail to do. They want all the powers to be in their hands. But this is somebody that was willing to give out some of this power. What about the capacity building? The NBA Institute of Continuing Education, he instituted and revitalized that. And if he can do that with lawyers, he said he's going to do that with Edo State. Build the people, give them capacity, train them, give them the power to generate funds. And once you're able to generate funds by yourself, it means you can think for yourself. It means the politicians can no longer use you again. It means people cannot just give you 1 naira or 2 naira to go and commit crime or do whatever you choose to do. So these are the reformation Barrister Olumide Akpata is bringing to the politics of Edo State. Like we said, these are not promises. These are the things that he did before when he was the NBA chair. And the NBA is a conglomerate of every lawyers across the 36 states of the federation. If he can do this with such a diverse group, so why can he not do it in Edo State? Why can't I trust him to replicate the same thing in Edo State? There's no political party today in Edo State that don't have problem. Like I've said, Julius Abure is a cankerworm, and Labour Party supporters, we must recognize that. We recognize that, but now we are left with only 3 options in this race. It is either the APC, the PDP, or the Labour Party. And your guesses, they are as good as mine. The APC is gone out of the equation. The PDP, they have failed abysmally. The only person standing left is Barrister Olumide Akpata. And common sense dictates that this is the only solution to the problem of the state for now. It is not about trying to get that cent from nowhere. People talk about his primaries. He wasn't in Labour Party before. He just jumped in. The same thing His Excellency Peter Obi did when he got the ticket of the Labour Party. He wasn't in Labour Party before. But exigencies, issues, controversies, we can't lace everything together just to discredit a candidate. We are talking in terms of common sense at this stage. I cannot sit here and say Julius Abure is clean. I cannot sit here and say the Labour Party is clean. But I can sit here and use my common sense to know that if I don't choose a candidate, I'm going to end up with the 2 axes of evil. Madam Origin, let me add the 3rd axis of evil. It's going to be around the PDP or the APC. Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Nanjawosh.
God bless you, sir. God bless you, Mr. Chris. I appreciate you, sir. Mr. Efreman, are you there, sir? Okay, you are not there. I'll just move on. Jay Oli, sir, thank you very much, sir. Give us okay, Mr. Efreman is just unmuted. Please, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
We don't
Can you
hear
hear me?
you.
Okay. What about now? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Yeah,
okay.
4 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Well, one word to Nigerians is our quietness and inaction is the only thing that is keeping us where we are. And the more we keep quiet, the more we remain inactive, the more the politicians sort out their lives. They are sorting out their lives, the life of their children, and the life of their unborn children. So, are you going to keep quiet all through 4 years, 8 years, 16 years in this democratic, so to say, so-called democratic dispensation? Or are you going to borrow a lead from other African countries that have risen to the occasion, of what is happening in their economy or democracy? So Nigerians, it is wanting to talk, but it's action that breaks the results. All we are saying here is we are opening your heart, your mind to see things in different way. So government will come, government will go. What has changed? Buhari came with the mantra of say Baba, change. Have they changed anything? Of course they have changed.
Okay.
From the little democracy. Hello?
Yeah, your network is very bad. Just round
me?
up. It's very bad. It's a skip and go. Round up in 1 minute so that we can move.
Okay. The little democracy that Goodluck Jonathan was giving us, the change of APC has taken it away. And now this government is continuing in that line. So let's arise and take back our country. It doesn't matter which party you belong. It doesn't matter which tribe you are. Just arise. Get the country first. Then we'll sort out ourselves later. Thank you.
Okay, Oga F. Emmanuel. Now God bless. At least you managed to give your submission. Thank you very much. Jay Olisa, sir, please talk to us. Then I'll come to you, give us a mandate. Please get close to your mic. Jay Olisa, sir, you have 4 minutes. Your final submission.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis, and thank you to everybody. And I really, really appreciate the time. I just want to use the 4 minutes to just give a quick response to Mr. Jonathan. This time I mentioned the name because you mentioned my name in the your last submission. In law, there's something that is called negligent misrepresentation of fact. And that has to do with somebody, if you're presenting something as fact, it means care must be taken. Care must be taken. Show a sense of care. You presented an article to Mr. Elvis to showcase to everybody, and you picked something out that actually really doesn't align with your argument about Olumide being surrounded by crookedness, because what happened there has nothing to do with Olumide Akpata. And the article actually showcased, good comments about Olumide Akpata. So, like I said, you're very smart. You're very intelligent. I enjoy your analysis. I learn a lot from it. But there are times when we have to not be negligent in the facts that we present. And I know that you do a lot of research and everything like that. So I'm just going to excuse that. Maybe it's something you were not aware of. So let's finally, I just want to say, let's not fight each other over the situation in Nigeria. There's a time when a time will come when Nigerians will open their eyes and do exactly the same thing that people in Kenya are doing. like Baba Dati said, when Nigerians are ready, they will take their country back. And I hope that time will come soon, sooner than later. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, and I appreciate everyone. God bless you all.
Mr. J, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time with us today, and God will bless you too. Okay, the last person on the panel, although we have Alex Paz, I'm going to give you 1 minute because you. Okay, Alex have not gotten his giving his final submission anyway. Okay, give us a minute.
Yes,
Give us
I thought if you're calling from Nigeria, Mr. Najawa, you used to have this preference, but I don't know.
No. Today you do not get a job. Wait. Now you be the last. After I give us a mandate, I'll talk to you. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank you,
Give us a
Mr.
mandate,
Alex.
Thank you. Give us a mandate. Are you there? Okay, give us a mandate is not available. Okay, Mr. Alex, give us your final submission. Let's round up 4 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan, I want to reply to you. First of all, I'm not a sycophant, and to my brother, Mr. F.A., I would excuse you because you didn't understand I was speaking the language of Kabakaso, the ancient jester of the ancient Greek Empire. And also, I will let you know that, Mr. Jonathan, your insensitivity to the plight of the Edo people, I mean, I'm bewildered. It's not only palpable, it's not only conspicuous, but it is imponderable. How you just throw a blind eye at administration of the party in Edo State just now for the past 7 years. You don't know what's going on. You don't care about the flooding you see about Edo State on social media every day. You don't care about incessant accusations against the ruling party, about how they've turned Edo State into a business cartel, a presidential Napolitan mafioso style of the governor of Edo State under the PDP. You don't care about that. That's why I begin to suspect to say you are also indirectly a PDP person, but you are hiding under the YNPP or something. My brother, I'll say this to you: Nemo Judis Ikazazwa. You can't be a judge in your own case. You are not always right. You don't know it all. You have to also listen to other people. So your insensitivity to the plight of my people is what really keep me, in a state of bewilderment. You keep hammering on Labour Party. You keep hammering. So you don't care about governance. You don't care that the fake government is bringing in another candidate. That we shouldn't talk about that. That is why I use the PDP to let you guys. I use the APC to let you guys know how hard it can be when people you look up to turn a blind eye to the sufferings of the people. I never support APC. I'm Mr. FA. I will also excuse your ignorance because you are not aware. You don't know me so well. You were not in this platform when the fire and the brimstone of Obaseki's administration was hitting Edo State. When Mr. Najawas and his team single-handedly brought the government of Edo State to his knees. When 20% of arable lands were to be given out in all local governments to the Fulani herdsmen and Buhari for Ruga. You were not on this platform. You were not here when Obaseki kept quiet in the land grabbing saga. It was a Maladorio saga. Kungagatuangaga. You were not here when people cried out, weeping, wailing. There was sorrow, tears, and blood in the land. You were not here when the governor was always on a perpetual vacation of his duties as a governor. He was never available when there is protests. Give me one protest when the governor received people. Only once, and it was by extempo and impromptu. It was accidental, that is. When the tipper drivers were protesting, they shut down those states because one of their drivers were killed by the DSS. It was going to escalate into a full-blown war between them and the DSS people. And the governor quickly came in from Lagos or Abuja. This same party, as the governor was ruled us from Lagos, from Abuja, from New York, from Singapore, from everywhere around the globe. And you expect me to just remain incommunicado, to just continue to engage in this political macabre dance with you guys? I say capital rejectamenta to that. So if you are not a PDP person, talk about the sufferings of my people. Talk about the wickedness and the dictatorial tendencies of this man who has been under the guise of the PDP. That is why I use the APC to taunt you guys,
to know how it feels like when somebody you look up to, like me, by the grace of God, tell you that APC is the best thing to have happened to Nigeria. Many of you ran out of your hiding holes because you heard that Alex is not APC. I will never be APC. I'm not APC, but I will tell you for free that APC, since you support PDP on the state level and on the federal level, you want us to help you to join you to criticize Tinubu and his policies. For me, I will not do that again. I will let you know that APC is the best government. They should continue to do what they are doing until you come back to your senses. So for me, PDP should be rejected in its entirety in Edo states. The man we can trust is if Alex Oti is doing it under Labour Party, Olumide Akpata can do it with the same Labour Party. So this is my humble logomaki, and my logomaki without any insult to anybody. I leave it here without logo Apache. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
Before you go logo Abasha, they accuse you say you be APC. The APC they stylishly support. Mr. F.A. call in just now. He accused you say you be APC man. Logo Abasha, tell us, defend that, please.
That is why I said I was speaking in the language of the great jester. Kabakaso, you can read about that. He used to entertain the kings of old.
To explain this, all this your Kabakaso, Kalitsaso, Loko Abasha and Abasha Basha. Speak the language that we can digest.
Najawash. Mr. Najawash, if you allow me, let me not engage you in a political anti-party. Let me respond to you as quickly as possible. That is, I want you to also hear from me. That is, you know, I will never be APC. I needed to get at them.
Mr. Alex, thank you. No worry, we don't need anymore. More rest.
I will never be APC, and you know that.
Alex is adding more pepper.
Which one is parental? Why do you want me to not
Mr. Jonathan, you remember my brother, I respect you, but on this political divide or dichotomy, we continue to talk by set and dissect. Mr. Elvis, I beg, I'm not APC. I will never be APC. Thank you.
Mr. Alex, before you go, I used to know you as a man that talk policies. Let's talk policies. That is,
you don't change your politics with the talk.
You
so
said policies.
Can we, as a matter of urgency, take this to I would like to engage you on a debate, on a side by side debate, Mr.
Alex, wait now. You said that for the love of the people of Edo State. If it is for the love of the people of Edo State, let us talk about policies today. Since Mr. Alex and Mr. Elvis started this broadcast, I have never heard one from all of you supporting Labour Party and Akpata, one single developmental policy. The only thing
Mr. Jonathan,
I'm just running
Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Elvis, give me 1 hour with this guy next time. Not today. I need to go. One day I want to engage you on a debate.
The only thing I've heard from everybody is MBA. I'm sick and tired.
You have your okay. Let me. Can I ask a question before I go home?
No.
Mr. Jonathan, can I ask a question before I go home, sir? What was Oshomole before he became a governor? Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I will say I will leave it there.
Mr. Elvis, can I have 30 seconds to ask Mr. Jonathan something?
30 seconds. You remain 15 seconds.
Mr. Jonathan, you talk about everybody not talking about policy. Yes. When you first gave your submission, everything you said was an attack on Olumide Akpata.
Yes.
Nothing to do with policy. Let's not. Excuse me. Let's not double talk. Okay, you rambled about somebody else. No policy.
See, I don't have time to even respond to your negligence study. See, I don't have time to your issue of misrepresentation of information or fact. I don't. There's no. Mr. Elvis does not have that.
Mr. Jonathan, please. You are welcome on board for us.
Yeah, I will engage you on that another day. Tomorrow
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I seek a debate with you, Mr. Jonathan. I seek a debate. I challenge you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex Loko Abasha. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Jonathan, you like to attack, but you don't like to take it.
Mr. Najawash, I beg you.
I'm
Najawash,
all
10 seconds.
That's where you got it wrong.
Okay,
Mr. Najawash, I beg.
10 seconds. Hold on, Mr. Dua, I'll come to you. 10 seconds. Mr. Chris, 10 seconds then.
Labour Party supporters, and they talk about policies. If you listen to my submission, it is laden with policies upon policies upon policies. So don't be disturbed. We know what we are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dua. Your 10 seconds. What do you want to say?
Thank you. Let me tell my people. Make una know they talk say this one this son of the soil. All of them are son of the soil. All are children of the soil. There is no foreigner among them that are contesting. So I don't want to be hearing this one is the real son of the soil. The other one is fake. There is no fake. There is no real. All of them are son of the soil. Whether you were born there or you were not born there. Whether you were raised there or you were not raised there.
Everybody stay mute. Thank you. Let me give my final submission as well. I appreciate every one of you. Today, I don't really want to expatiate or allow this to go far. We've got to end the show right now. I want to appreciate every one of you that came to the show today. Thank you very much. Every one of you right now on the show, on the panel, Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. Mr. Jonathan, I like you for one thing. You're not giving up. That is very beautiful. I like that. Thank you very much, Mr. Odua, Mr. J. Olisa. It's good to have you on the show today, sir. We're looking forward to having you again anytime soon. Mr. F. Emmanuel, God bless you, sir. Oga Chris, thank you for your consistency. I'm very, very proud. Thank you. Give us a mandate, my brother. I appreciate you. Mr. Alex, you don't tele. Now you can join the panel and you just scatter the whole table. Don't worry, we'll find somebody who will help us repair the table. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Then I appreciate those of you that called into the show today, Madam Origin, Madam Love God is my strength. It's been a while. It's good to hear from you, man. Thank you very much for joining us, and thanks for your super chat earlier on. Please mute yourself. Mute yourself for God, Chris, please. Thank you very much, every one of you that called in, Mr. Chimize, Mr. Ben, Alga, FA, and many others that called in today. And God bless all of you. Those of you that supported the channel today, I would like to appreciate your re-echo your name, Didi Anthony, Mazin Praise. Thank you very much, Sabovo Kongai, Peggy Modi. Thank you, Stephanie Ojek, Stella Masavento, Joyce Asamota, and Love God is my strength. God bless you all. While the people in the comment section, I'd like to appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mother, for all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for what you do. I love you so much, and I'm proud of you. I try not fame, my dear sister. Thank you very much for your time with us. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you, Peggy Modi, for being there. I appreciate you always. Oga Chris, once again, thank you very much. Thank you, Stara Masavendo, Riomi, Oluwasegun, Abdul. God bless you. Rosie Ayosh, it's good to have you, and you were so committed today. I appreciate you too. Black Panther, you late today. I ask a question. May you come here, may you come cry. You hear my question, you don't feel come. They said they disgrace your president yesterday for debate. They beat him where. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, they say beat him where. You can't go hide. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'll remind you of this again. Thank you very much, Maureen. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
for Donald Trump we stand, sir. Thank you. Donald Trump we stand from Amagba. Thank you.
Yes, Donald Trump from UK, all the way. Now we stand for it. They beat Joe Biden anyhow. They beat him, beat Black Panther, beat. You know, see Black Panther not come panel today. They beat him anyhow. You know, they cry. Since yesterday, not cry. They cry. Let me
Mr.
Hold on, sir. If now they still beat you, Jonathan, they beat you where. Accept them. They beat you now. They will leader.
Yeah, no, I accept now. You know, 2 minutes to the debate. I stood up. Okay. I said this is a bad day.
Okay, thank you for saying the truth.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I was there with my family. Yeah, I was here with my. I was so mad. You know,
we'll discuss that tomorrow.
Mr. Jonathan, I like the way you have. I like the way you have just Kokum and Barum. Thank you about that. Thank you.
Mr. Elvis, remember that Barack Obama had a very bad day in his first debate, and he became president twice.
But Jonathan just Kokum and Barum. He has just accepted that.
Let me round up, my people. Let me round up. Don't worry. Anytime, sir. Mr. Joe, they'll still beat your leader. They'll beat him where. Don't you worry, sir. They'll beat him anyhow. We need. I beg, go and hide yourself. If they raise your hand like Nigerian police officer.
Hold on.
I beg,
Oh, yeah,
just
go ahead.
give
You
me.
have 1 minute. What do you want to talk?
Okay,
1 minute.
thank you very much. Hopefully, you can hear me clearly. Mr.
Yes,
Olise,
1 minute.
Mr. Olise, thank you very much. Mr. Alex, thank you very much. Mr. Chris, thank you very much. You know, one thing is people can choose what they like to listen to or what they like to hear. You can listen but not hear, and you can hear but not listen. Now, Mr. Jonathan, you brought an article. You are Yoruba man, I'm Yoruba man. The case we are in today in Nigeria, Yoruba man caused it. You went to dig an article about Olumide Akpata. In the summary of it all, some Yoruba cabal in the sand are the one dragging Olumide Akpata. It was on news on Arise TV. One of them went on Arise TV. Please, hold on, sir. It was on news on Arise. We'll find one of them on Arise.
Thank you.
How can we as Yoruba continue to do this? Olumide Akpata is the man.
Thank you. Thank you. You cannot go and eat your pounded yam and blast to finish. Can they come anytime you like to give
Mr. Ivy,
my brother, I don't comment anytime I like. I don't comment anytime I like. It's just that I did engage. I don't know best I beg. It wasn't intentional. I didn't answer. Sorry about that.
Jonathan, you know they sleep.
Please, you give me 30 seconds just to respond to
them.
them.
30 seconds. Okay, go ahead.
He's like the pen of a ready writer. Allow him.
If you give him 30, you give me 30 seconds. You don't come here and black matter. If you give him 30, you give me 30 seconds.
You give me 30 seconds, sir. I need 30 seconds, sir. Thank you.
You don't come here and black matter. If you give him 30, you give me 30 seconds.
You make that use 30 seconds now.
Mr. Elvis, I don't know why you always kokum and varoom Mr. Jonathan. You always allow him that is. I don't know why. You always shut me off.
Mr. Alex,
if you allow him, allow me.
Alex, are you the cocoa and varoom? Mr. Jonathan, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Thank you. I actually
Mr. Elvis, are you beginning to act like Mahmoud?
I don't understand though. Mona, let Mr. Jonathan talk now.
Get 30 seconds, I'll get my own self. Get your own. Go ahead, Mr. Jonathan.
Mr. Elvis, thank you.
I also need 30 seconds.
God. Mr. Elvis, I know you are on a tough seat. Thank you. See, I didn't have the intention to respond to this comment of article. That is to Olisa.
10 seconds.
Thank you to Olisa, because there will be no time to do justice to that. But give us a mandate, mention it again. So I need to put it where it belongs. The intention of me bringing it out, I was not unaware of the fact that the article was talking about Akpata winning the election. I was bringing it out for the fact that there was still controversy around that process.
All right, thank
you. The one that was written by the Yoruba cabal, by the Yoruba guys, right? The one that the Yoruba guys must be
Okay, I'm sorry. Nobody can continue anything anymore. Let's continue for what we stop tomorrow. So I'm rounding up right now. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us again. Once again, thank you. Your vaba. I talk. I just Mr. Alex. Don't worry, you verbalize it tomorrow by 6 p.m. We'll come back again. Now, God bless every one of you. I appreciate every one of you earlier on. Thank you so much for your time with us. We have to round up right now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow by 6 p.m. Remember, if it's your first time on the platform, we're not fighting anybody. We're calling out our government to do the right thing. As you and I know, Nigeria is not working. Any angles you look at it, Nigeria is not working. So we're calling them out to do the right thing rather than impoverishing Nigerians since 1960. Anyway, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we're here so that we can interact together like this. Thank you very much, you guys that are supporting us. Our spectators, both the good and the bad, we appreciate you all. If you're one of the bad ones, you are watching us, you are helping us. In case you're not aware, you are helping us. So we appreciate you as well. We don't hate you. If you hate us, that's fine. We're only calling for a better Nigeria. Remember, 95% of us coming out on this broadcast every day, calling for a better Nigeria. We don't live in Nigeria. We have a better life already. So we have every reason not to do what we're doing today. But we are doing it. Please support us. It's a collective effort, and let us do the right thing to have a better Nigeria in our time. My people, now here now judge the curtain, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Good night.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommend to everyone in Nigeria